Hello, Mana here, and welcome to Pathfinder Kingmaker. I've been looking forward to playing this game for a while now. It looks really good, but honestly, I found it just really daunting to look at. The amount of information and just how long it is. It's kind of insane how long it is. But I'm just going to settle in, play for a few hours, and see how we go. That's pretty much my idea for this one. Finished up Geneforge recently, and this is sort of the next CRPG I want to play, because I think I like the idea of sort of playing at least one, well, say at least, but one's enough, but yeah, one long CRPG at a time on the channel, because I really do enjoy them. Granted, Geneforge took me a lot longer than I expected, but this game's way longer than Geneforge, so it is honestly a bit daunting on that front, but if I like it, that's also exciting, you know? But yeah, I don't even know where to begin with this. So few things. I'm going to settle in for hopefully a few hours and play this, so I'm just going to ramble off a few things before we get started. One is, I'm not currently going to commit to playing the whole game, but I am going to commit to, I think, probably at least, 10 hours maybe, or something like that. I mean, it may even be a few hours, I'm not sure. I think I will more than likely play the whole thing, but I just don't know enough about this game in certain ways yet that I want to fully commit. But if I enjoy it, absolutely, I'm going to play through the full thing, however long that may be, which I have no idea how long, but I mean, howlongtobeat.com says it's like well over 100 hours, which is kind of insane, because although there's way more like votes for that, Geneforge 1 Mutagen lists like, I think it's like 30 to 40 hours, and that was like an 85-hour game for me, so yeah, kind of crazy on that front. But yeah, so I'm going into this very blind. I don't know anything about the Pathfinder like rule set and stuff, the actual tabletop game. I have very little experience with Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I know they're not exactly the same, but like, I don't have a lot of experience with those type of tabletop mechanics. I have played games with them, but I tend to enjoy, characters, lore, story, world building, all that kind of stuff. The challenge of those games has never really been the priority for me. So with things like Baldur's Gate, for example, I only played that in recent years, but I played it on very easy difficulty and just enjoyed exploring everywhere and talking to people and, the world itself. I wasn't really looking for the combat. And then like Pillars of Eternity, for example, I think I don't know if I played on normal or... I didn't play, there wasn't a ton of difficulty to it though. Some things, but yeah, this seems to be just so much more in depth, which I honestly appreciate. Like, whether I'm going to run into problems or not, I do appreciate the fact that they went full on with it. But even just looking in like the character creation, there is so much dialogue, it's crazy. Like, I feel like everything about this game is daunting and overwhelming to me in terms of something that I'm recording, but because it's also so huge, if I do really get into it, that's like, there's a lot of I don't know, it's exciting to play as well, So on the front of going in blind and feeling daunted by it, I've done some research into things, but I didn't want to spoil anything, so I know nothing story-wise. I've avoided all sort of spoilers with that. But I did want to get some basic ideas and tips, so I've sort of made a whole bunch of notes, I've screenshotted some things. I'm just going to be referencing that on the side a bit. I mean, I want to really figure things out myself, but as I understand it, you can really screw yourself in this game. Like, you can essentially get a game over, like even if you're a long way into the game. So there's things like that I want to avoid. And also on that front, like, as I said, like for me, these games, in this case, I do want some challenge. I want to have fun with the combat and everything, but I still do care more about, honestly, the characters and world building, the lore, all that stuff. That's what I enjoy the most. I still enjoy the combat, but I just enjoy that other stuff more. So at the moment, I'm thinking I'm going to play on normal difficulty, and I'm probably going to go for easy on kingdom management, but I may even drop that down to effortless. Because from what I understand, that easy and effortless on the kingdom management are actually pretty similar. I think that effortless, just like there's less issues with time and stuff, at least and maybe a little bit easier to get successes. I couldn't find any specific documentation of what was different there, but the kingdom management does sound interesting, but I don't know if I'll enjoy it. So from what I at least understand, you can change the difficulty stuff whenever you want, so I'm going to be open to changing that both ways. If we go easy on the kingdom management, it actually genuinely does feel easy, I'll probably bump it up to normal. Or if it's possibly, maybe not that difficult, but I don't enjoy it, I may throw it down to effortless. Because I think there's still a huge amount of like just tens and tens of hours worth of content outside of the kingdom management, and that's probably what I'll be enjoying the most. So I want to stick to probably normal on that, but I'm just letting you know in advance I won't be against adjusting stuff because, as much as I do want to enjoy that side of it, I'm more about the adventure, about the journey, that type of thing. So, but I also, it's sort of a mixed one with this because I want to, I'm not really a min-maxer, but I also don't like to miss things, and I don't like to waste opportunities and things. So it sort of blends together a bit in that way. So in terms of, I said I did a bit of research. That was basically like, I really wanted to understand the kingdom management a bit. I don't actually know anything about, like, I don't know what the interfaces look like or anything like that. I just sort of went for some general tips and things just to avoid mistakes that are going to cost us potentially later down the line. Stuff like that. I just have like a bunch of screenshots and things open. Let's see. Right, so let's just jump into a new game. We want the main story. Yes, we do. Alright, so so I've looked a little bit at character creation. That's as far as I've gone. I haven't played it. There's so little I know about it. I tried to learn a bit, but yeah, it's very much blind. I played around in character creation just for a bit. I just wanted to get an idea of it originally, just to look at it. But then I was like, holy crap, there is so much text here. So I actually did look around a bit more, and I have a general idea for what my main character is going to be. I looked at some builds online just to sort of get ideas of what, because we'll get there in a second. So for difficulty, we're just going to stick with normal, but we're going to put that on easy, which let me know if you have any thoughts on this after this first video about any of this, either issues or suggestions or any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, the kingdom management, it sounds interesting, but from what I read, it also seems like it's not, like, you don't get to see a lot of it. It's very much a text-based thing in a lot of ways, a lot of text and numbers and stuff. Although I don't know for certain, it just sounded more that way. So if I enjoy it, that'll most likely get bumped up. If I don't enjoy it or it's difficult, I'll probably drop it down, since I still think, that's going to be my, like, even if I enjoy it, it'll still be the lesser of the game for me. I'll much prefer the exploring and actually being in areas and, fighting and talking and learning about the world and, all that kind of stuff. As for anything else, I was, like, the idea of just going custom and setting this up how I would like it the most is interesting, but I think normal's fair. I don't know if any of these are worth changing or anything, so let me know if you have any suggestions on that based on what I've described, how I enjoy, because I don't want to take away all challenge. I do want to have that there. I just also want to be able to sort of, being that this is a huge game, easily going to be 100 plus hours if I'm playing it all the way through, I don't want to have to get a game over that, I mean, because obviously there'll be saves along the way that you can return to, but I don't know, I want that mix of being able to have a challenge, but, also not in a situation where it's at least likely to get a game over or really screw us like 50 plus hours in or something, because I think that would really suck. But it's still going to be possible, I guess. As I said, I haven't looked at much regarding classes and character stuff. The build that I'm probably going to go with is not even, well, it's not a build really, it's more half a build. It was, well, we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I think this is all good here. I am tempted just to go effortless, but we'll start with easy, because at least my understanding can change this whenever you want. I also believe that like there was quite a few improvements to kingdom management and stuff with the Enhanced Plus edition, which is what we're playing. Although I don't actually know the specific details on that, so. The party's speed depends on the weight you're carrying. Oh, that's off by normal, is it? Is that? Oh, okay. Did that stay easy? Oh, it did. Yeah, actually, I'm glad that that's not like that, because I prefer that. Character rechange. Oh, I'm changing it. I hadn't actually looked at them too much. Auto level up off. Remove negative effects on rest. With this option switched on, blindness, ability damage, and numerous other negative effects will be removed upon resting. That actually doesn't sound that bad. That's definitely an easy mode thing. Dead companions rise after combat. But that, I don't know, that doesn't sound like a bad one. Is that enabled for easy? It is. I don't know, let me know what you think of that. I'm pretty tempted to turn it on. but I do want to play the game on normal mode. But we'll see how we go. Because I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it balances out for someone watching. You know, is it, you know, because like I feel like a lot of the interesting watching can be challenging combat, but then, you know, it could just be also people like me who really enjoys the other side of it, the lore, world building, characters, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I do want to have a balance that's good for viewing, but also want to obviously enjoy it myself, especially with how long this game is. And I'm playing it like I'm going to be playing the whole thing. I don't know if I will, but you know, I don't think it's going to take me long before I know. I think by the end of this video, I'll be pretty sure whether or not I'm going to continue. Because I mean, what is it? It's 9 PM, so I've got plenty of time. Probably going to play for at least a few hours. But you know, we'll see on that. But yes, all good, normal. That's changed. Good. As for so we're getting characters now. I am going to create a new one since none of these really appeal to me. Like I'm sure they're fine in terms of actual characters, but I like to enjoy my character, you know. So we are going to create a new one, for better or worse, because I don't know how it's going to go. And as for portraits, I didn't really care for any of these either. None of them really clicked with me. Like, some of them are cool, don't get me wrong, but they didn't really click with me personally. But I think I leaned most towards the this one. I like it, you know, old wizard kind of thing. I don't mind that. But I think that's what we'll go with. Although when I was looking at the character thing here threw me a little, because you got like the old wizard type of thing going on, but you can't really make an old wizard. I did play around this to get like an idea, because I just wanted to speed this up a little, because otherwise if I went into this completely blank, I imagine I would be in this for like 2 hours. Like it would be ridiculous, I imagine, especially with me rambling on about shit. So, but yeah, we're gonna go with skinny. So if we go just through the faces, this is one thing I do wish they went a little more on, like with how big this game is. Like you're going to be spending so much time with the characters, and especially obviously the one you're making here yourself. I do wish they went a little bit more than just having, you know, 3 body types, 8 of them. Like they don't need to go crazy, but I think it would have been good to see a little more. I need to, let's add the beard and hairstyle, then I'll know which face I picked. Not that we necessarily, I think that one I went with. Go with the grey. I was hoping like a white, but there's not really, that's sort of the closest. And go for sort of a messy, I think that's what I set it up as. Which I like. I wasn't certain I was going to go with it, but I think that's alright. It's sort of matching to that. Like I want to match that the best I can. I think the sort of grumpy looking one I might have went with. Maybe it was that. The raised eyebrow guy. Kind of grumpy. It's like, was that worried? He's gonna perpetually look worried. That's a interesting choice. Yeah, I think that one. Sort of I guess this is sort of like I don't know. I feel like it would make sense if this was younger and this was older, but I guess this is our older self, you know? Maybe we can, I don't know, is there time travel in this game? Wait, that's not... Wait, time travel doesn't de-age you. Okay, I don't have an explanation for this, but nonetheless. But yeah, I think that's good. This body type seems a bit too chunky for the wizard guy, so... And that's just a big boy. It's a big chunky wizard. Yeah, but I think that'll be good for us. I'm just going to go with right hand, because I don't know if these make any difference. I assume that's just an aesthetic choice. But then, yeah, so there is like, look at the text. It's just everywhere. And there's so much of it. It is just crazy. But yeah, we're going with human. Oh crap! I just reset it. But if you're not familiar, have a look at the others here. Everything pops up text. The gnomes are pretty cool. I do like these tiny characters. The halflings to me just look like gnomes with squished heads. But so sorry halflings for diminishing you, but it's kind of how you look. I kind of like the half elves actually. I was saying about them doing more like options for these, but I guess they have to do some for each one, so it does add up. I'm still would have been good though, but you know. Yeah, they're all pretty cool, but I think we're just going to go simple with the human, just because, I don't know, not really much of a reason. Let's get that back. What was we, is that the hairstyle? I need to add, yeah, the beard sort of brings it all together. I was tempted to go with this beard, kind of awesome. I feel like the pointy one's a bit more wizardish. I don't know. Something like that. Was that the right face? The grumpy face? Or the eyebrow face? Yeah, it's next to the word. I don't know. I think that's alright. I don't know if you can change this later. Probably not, unless you did like save editing or something. But I think that'll be alright. Human. Yeah, we do that next. Yeah, so then you get to the classes, and there is so much. This is when I saw all this and all the different descriptions and all this kind of stuff, I thought, I want to get an idea, because if I just went through all of these, I feel like it would be a little bit much. So what I was looking up, I was looking up some builds online, just sort of roughly, sort of beginner-friendly builds and things like that. I don't want to just follow a template, but I wanted to get an idea of something, so I'm sort of going to be starting like at the beginning of a build, and then I'm just sort of going to work it out myself from there. Though it actually ended up being what I basically wanted anyway, because I was looking at it, and I really liked the idea of the Eldritch. Is it Eldritch? Yeah. Eldritch Scion. Unlike typical Magi, Eldritch Scions do not study tomes of magic or spend time learning to go on martial... I read that? No. Unlike typical Magi, Eldritch Scions do not study tomes of magic or spend time learning to combine material and magical skills. Rather, Eldritch Scions find that their spells and abilities come to them instinctively, which I thought sounded pretty cool. And I did originally want to go with a sort of a wizard. I wanted to, you know, either wizard, sorcerer, like I wanted to do a magic user. And then when I read that, I thought that sounded pretty cool. But also, this was before I looked up anything. I just liked that sound of that one. But then it turns out you can sort of make these into a tank, from my understanding. Sort of. I didn't really understand it all that much. I sort of wanted to learn a bit, but I didn't want to spoil anything. I still want to have that fun of figuring things out and stuff like that. I just wanted to get sort of a base enough to, I don't know, feel like I'm not going to screw everything up, basically. Normally I just wouldn't bother with anything like that, but after seeing how in-depth this game was, I thought it was the better option. Let me just pull up my screenshots here. Where is it? I didn't really think how I set these up through, actually, because I've got OBS here, and I've got them covering that. I didn't think about that when I set them up. And I kind of need to be able to see OBS to make sure things haven't screwed up. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, so I made a rough build. Hopefully it's alright. I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll see. But yeah, it sort of, I felt like it was fitting when I found like a build that was based around this, and it was, I don't know what it was described as, but I don't remember the exact wording, but it was basically described as something that you could just go in blind with, you know, like someone who's never played, someone who's never, you'd be pretty okay. You don't need to worry about a lot of things. But you know, I said, I'm not going to just follow the whole thing. I just wanted to sort of get a base idea to work from there. You do have these load pre-mades, which is an interesting thing, which I wasn't going to use, but I just found them interesting. But for some reason, only certain ones have them. Or like, only, like, you can do it on the Magus, but then you can't do them on these. So I don't know what's up with that. Or if, yeah. I also thought, like, because I thought with this you'd be able to, like, save and load them, but I couldn't actually see anywhere to do that, so. But yes, we're going with the Eldritch Scion, which I assume is pronounced Scion. Well, hopefully. That's fine. And I need a sip of drink. Delicious. As for these, I wasn't too sure about these, but I sort of leaned towards the Draconic Bloodline Black. But I think, like, in Geneforge, I sort of went well, I would say we were generally a good person in it. We sort of helped others and stuff. We put ourselves first, but usually not to anyone else's, like, detriment sort of thing. I want to go a little bit different this way. I want to go a bit more selfish, a bit more... well, more selfish, you know, a bit more not giving a fuck, you know, just sort of going with our whimsy of what we do, you know, for better or worse. So I thought I liked, you know, a little bit darker of a character, I suppose. We're not going to go evil, but, you know, it would be questionable to necessarily call us a good guy. At least, you know, that's my idea of it. I'm going to obviously, well, we'll just see. Whatever scenario comes up, decisions, it'll just be my whimsy. So we'll see how that takes us. But you know, in that darker regard, I like this said, at some point in your family's history, a dragon inbred with your bloodline, and now its ancient power flows through your veins. So I think they all say that. But then the next part, lording over the darkest swamps and marshes, black dragons are the undisputed masters of their domain, ruling through cruelty and intimidation. Those who dwell within the black dragon's reach live in fear. Yeah, so I don't know if we'll be going that far, but I thought that sounded kind of cool. Yeah, there's a fair few of them. Blue dragons are consummate schemers and obsessively orderly. In combat, blue dragons prefer to surprise foes if possible, and are not above retreating if the odds turn against them. I do kind of like that as well. Yeah, then you got like consummate conversationalists. Brass dragons prefer to talk instead of fight. Bronze dragons have been known to ally with travelers and adventurers if the cause is right, reward is right and just. Copper dragons are whimsical and spend most of their time in combat trying to annoy and frustrate their enemies. I did like that as well. The whimsical part, I kind of am leaning that way. Gold dragons are the epitome of virtue. Other metallic dragons reserve their gold cousins as the agents of divine forces and the paragons of dragonkind, and often seek them for advice and aid. Green dragons dwell in the ancient forests of the world, prowling under towering canopies in search of prey. Of all the chromatic dragons, green dragons have the easiest to deal with diplomatically. Few creatures are more cruel and fearsome than the mighty red dragon. King of the chromatics, this terrible beast brings ruin and death to the lands that fall under its shadow. Kinda like that as well. Of all dragons, silver dragons are the most courageous, holding themselves to a chivalrous code to help the weak, defeat evil, and behave in an honorable manner. Although most consider it to be the weakest and most feral of the chromatic dragons, the white dragon makes up for its lack of cunning with sheer ferocity. Okay, sounds cool too. Yeah, I was leaning the black, but I can't. What was the? Yeah, copper dragons are whimsical and spend most of their time in combat trying to annoy and frustrate their enemies. I kind of like that. What was the other one there? Yeah, the red dragon's kind of cool too. King of the chromatics, this terrible beast brings ruin and death to the lands that fall under its shadow. That's kind of cool. I think we're actually going to go with copper though. Copper. Yeah. I do like the blue one, consummate schemers, but then like the obsessively orderly thing, we're going to be a bit more whimsical than that, so I think we're going to go with the copper one. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, so I think that, at least from when I was looking, all the bonuses seem to be the same. So I don't know if the bloodline thing is just flavor, or at least in the sense of, you've got the different ones, but it seemed like all the draconic ones were exactly the same in terms of bonus feats. They just, different flavor. But yeah, I think that'll be good. Do we choose anything here, or? No? Wait, we're just on bloodline, okay. All good. Over to skills, right. Right, so yeah, I did have... What was we gonna do for skills? Oh, actually, wait. Oh, that must be character. Because I chose some colors before, but I don't know if I jumped past that. I guess that might be character. Alright. Yeah, so this is the part where I'm basically gonna go with the build's starting stats. And most of it I'm just going to sort of go from there afterwards myself, figuring it out. But I just like the idea of getting a base one. I was mixed on doing that because I do prefer not doing that, but I liked it when it sort of matched in the class that I was actually liking, so hopefully this works out alright. So what do we have? This was down. This was down. Charisma was 16, Constitution was 14, Dex was 13, and then the rest was in Strength, I believe. Yeah, and then racial bonus in Strength, which I found weird, but that's why I guess this, like, even though we're a magus, or magi, either one, you know, we can actually be a tank in some strange way, apparently. Which works for me. I don't know. It seems kind of strange, but that's why I'm, kind of some fun with it. And then for skills, I wasn't actually sure what to do for these. It was like between mobility, knowledge arcana. and Persuasion, which I like Persuasion in general in games typically. This skill represents a character's ability to manipulate others people through negotiation, deceit, or intimidation. Your character's Persuasion skill enables you to change others' attitudes, create diversions, gather information, intimidate, and lie, and so on. Which, I mean, yeah, it's hard to pass up on that. So these three are like ones for this build. I don't know how much we'll lean into all of them, though they do seem to make sense. But yes, it is these two are the recommended at least, but mobilities sounded pretty good too. This skill represents a character's talent for balance and coordination, including aerial maneuvers, gymnastics, and tumbling. Your character's mobility skill enables you to move near opponents without provoking attacks or opportunity, keep your balance, escape from strange, break your falls, squeeze through tight spots, and so on. That seems like yeah, sort of a mixed thing, like for what we are doing, like it seems to make sense. But I think we'll maybe go these first, because that's currently in a negative, which that puts us into a plus. Yeah. This skill represents a character's knowledge about spells, magic items, and numerous bits of magical lore. Your character's knowledge Arcana skill enables you to identify magic items and monsters, such as construct dragons and magical beasts, learn or borrow spells from spellbooks and scrolls, and recall knowledge about Arcana. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. There was actually one thing I forgot to do. I meant to go to the settings before we jumped in, because I'd made some notes of things to do, and one of those was to set up auto pauses. But I'm sure we can do that as soon as we jump into the game. Because I did a bunch of screenshots of things. If you hear the music stop, it's because I've alt-tabbed to look at something. But yes, I did, I made sort of some notes about random things to do or that could be helpful beyond the screenshots, scrolling it up to the top. Yeah, what's the top thing was set up all the auto pause settings in menu. Yeah, there was a few little things like things that like people had said like they wish they knew and they didn't realize until quite into the game, such as that like so if you're doing AoE targeting, I think it like snaps to targets. What is it? Yeah, I think it snaps to targets by default, which gives you less precision. But if you hold control, it takes away that snapping, so you can do it exactly where you want. There's also the Y key, puts you in identify mode, which to get information about monsters, so you can see things about them, like which I assume is only if you fought them before. I'm not sure on the details of that. These were just some basic things that people had like listed that they wish they knew sooner. Yeah, a few things like that. There's a few other things there. I'll try and like naturally just go as needed sort of thing. I try to read over things and retain it all, but I have a short attention span, and there's just so much. So hopefully we can figure out a lot of it as we go. But we're all good there, right? Yeah, I believe. As for the feats, these I actually am not sure about. The build didn't list anything, so I'm actually not sure what was best here. I did think dodge. I think because I said I did make like a full build just playing through this. That I'm somewhat basing this off, like, but they weren't all from the that actual build that I found. And I think last time, just when I was like creating it for the sake of, looking through and stuff, I chose dodge, and was it that? No. I don't know what it was actually. It might have been coordinated defense. No, it definitely wasn't that actually. Was it that? I feel like it had a shield icon. Any other shield icons around? Shield proficiency? No, it wasn't that. Toughness maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just not sure in general. What are these to really do? I did think dodge seemed like a good one though. You gain a +1 dodge bonus to your AC. A condition that makes you lose your dex bonus to AC also makes you lose benefits of this feat. See, there's so many terms in this that I'm just not familiar with. It's really, it's a little overwhelming, but hopefully I'll figure things out as we go. But you gain 1+ dodge bonus to your AC. So AC, what does AC mean? Like, this is how little I know about things. I'm sure that's so obvious. AC, I have no idea. A condition that makes you lose your dex bonus to AC also makes you lose benefits of feat. I mean, AC, something, character. Yeah, there might be like some times where I'm just gonna have to Google things because as I said, there's so little that I'm just not familiar with. Like, yeah. Let me check. Okay, so AC equals armor class. Yeah, perfectly obvious once you hear it. Yeah, so I don't know. I was just looking here for a second, and I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like improved initiative and dodge. But again, I mean, I feel like a lot of this realistically shouldn't matter in normal mode if you generally play things somewhat smart. You shouldn't need to min-max in normal mode. I mean, I'm all but sure you don't. But I also see a lot of people saying how hard they've found normal mode. Other people seem to breeze through it, so, you know, I think that, you know, some of my impression of this game is that whilst it's good to know a few things, it's probably also not a good thing to actually read too much, because it's very easy to get yourself caught up in what other people are saying, you know? But yeah, there's so many of them here, and I don't know enough about the game to honestly make the best choices, so, although, that's interesting. You are especially hard to kill. When your hit point is below 0, but you are not killed, you can fight on for one more round as if disabled. At the end of your next turn, unless you are brought to above 0 hit points, you immediately fall unconscious. That's actually pretty interesting. I don't think I want to go with that, but that does sound pretty good. I don't know, I feel like the dodge one, but initiative sounds good. Your quick reflexes allow you to react rapidly to danger. You get a +4 bonus on initiative checks. But I mean, I'm sort of making a magic tank, I guess. Like, that's sort of the class, so I'm just, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options here. You get a +2 bonus on all persuasion and perception skill checks. It's interesting. I do like persuasion stuff. But yeah, I don't know how much I need to balance, like, what do you call it, like, you know, I don't know how much I need to really focus on the combat, like, can I get away with doing that stuff? Like, I assume that normal mode has quite a bit of, room for error. But yeah, well, because I think, I think with this class that or at least that build, recommended, like, using a scimitar. But, I don't know, combat reflexes? You may make a number of additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. With this feat, you may also make attacks of opportunity while flat-footed. Yeah, so that sounds interesting, but I don't know what the attacks of opportunity are or how much that benefits. Armor proficiency? You know, sounds good, but I actually don't know what type of armor we are going to be wearing, which doesn't help. Although I assume it probably will be medium, because I think there's another one down here, yeah, so doesn't have the following armor proficiency, light armor, so I assume that means we would be having this. I don't know, it's probably not the most helpful one. Spending a swift action each round, you can imbue your weapons with a fraction of your power. For one round, your weapon deals +1 damage and are treated as magic for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. For every 5 caster levels you possess, this bonus increases by +1. Alertness? You get a +2 bonus on perception skill checks. Nah, not really of interest. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm, like, you know, like, +1 doesn't sound like anything much to me, you know? But I feel like if we're going to be tanking and sort of in that sort of thing, dodging is probably a good one. I'm going to go with that. I don't know if it is, which a lot of these things I'm not going to be able to change. But if you are familiar with this game, let me know what you think of the build I'm setting up here. Like, does it actually make sense? Are there things I should change? Like even if I'm not going to be able to, and we have to run with it, I'm still curious, you know? Die Hard honestly does sound pretty good. Endurance, though? Harsh conditions or long exertions do not easily tire you. You gain +2 on athletic checks and +4 bonus on fortitude saves against fatigue and exhaustion. You may sleep in light or medium armor without becoming fatigued. See, I feel like something like that, maybe. Yeah, a lot of these things I just don't know really what they mean, you know? Like, fortitude saving throws, they're just a bunch of words to me. Initiative, that's like usually, like, helps with turn order and stuff, right? I wish I'd paid more attention to certain things in Pillars of Eternity, because I think even some of that would have helped. but I just sort of winged it with the combat and really didn't have to worry about much. That's fine. Intimidating prowess. Add your strength modifier to add your strength modifier to persuasion skill when you use intimidate checks in addition to your charisma modifier. That actually sounds kind of interesting. Add your strength modifier to persuasion skill checks in addition to your charisma modifier. Well, that's interesting. Because, we go back without... Because we do have high strengths, high charisma, and I do want to put into persuasion. That could be good, actually. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best thing to help in combat, but it actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, I kind of want... I'm going to go with that, I think. I'm probably going to regret it just because I feel like there's something here that someone's going to... Like, oh, how could you not pick, you know? And I feel like, you know, there's so many here. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, isn't there? But I do like the persuasion, and I think intimidation will fit our character. Because I said, I want to go... I don't know, I'm not sure how to describe the character yet, but... It's going to be whimsy, but also taking no shit, and, you know... Not the best person, probably. You know, we won't be bad, but questionable, maybe. Chaotic, I suppose. Yeah, unless there's something else here, I think that's probably what I'll go with. There's all these meta magic, they don't mean anything to me. Shielded caster? No, we don't need that. Spell penetration? Well, that's the thing, I don't, yeah. There's just so much I don't know that makes this hard to choose, you know? Combat reflexes? Oh wait, read that one, didn't we? Coordinated maneuvers. Combat mobility. You can easily move through a dangerous melee. You get a +4 dodge bonus to armor class against attacks of opportunity caused when you move out or within a threatened area. Condition that makes you lose dexterity bonus to armor class. See, it's saying armor class there instead of AC, which is interesting. Also makes you lose dodge bonuses. Dodge bonuses stack with each other, unlike most types of bonuses. That actually sounds pretty good too. So there's another thing. I don't know how feats work. I mean, I assume so at level 3 we get another feat then. So I don't know how much we're going to need different things, or how fast we level up. I'm kind of thinking that might be one we want either way. But like, do we want to maybe skip the intimidating prowess and get that at level 3? Or do we want to... Yeah. Combat mobility, right. Because I don't know how much, like, at the start there's going to be for that kind of thing. I feel like I'd probably want to shore up my combat, to be honest. Yeah, let's, how do we remove it? Do I drag you? Do I double click you? Wait, why? Because that's... Or is it still here? Oh, okay, that's simple. Or not. Can I remove you, please? Why can I not remove it? How do I just need to click something else? Is that all it is? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I think those actually sound pretty good together. Hopefully they are. I do not know. Because like armor proficiency also sounds like could be good just in general. But then I don't know how useful this actually is because it just says you become proficient. I don't really know how significant that is. But yeah, I think we'll get that at level 3 unless I learn otherwise. Yeah. Also realizing just how long I've been in this menu despite already figuring some things out beforehand, so if I hadn't done that, holy crap. That would have been insane. Alright, I think we're good there. Do we need to pick anything here? Or is that... I don't think we do, right? It's not... These aren't... I assume? Because we're on the spells tab, but we're choosing the feats. Okay, none of these seem to be clickable. I think we're good. Maybe. Perhaps. Good. Magus Arcana. As he gains levels, a Magus learns arcane secrets tailored to his specific way of blending martial puissance? Can't say I've ever read that word before. Martial puissance and magical skill. Starting at the 3rd level, a Magus gains 1 Magus Arcana. He gains an additional Magus Arcana for every 3 levels of Magus attained after the 3rd level. Unless specifically noted in a Magus Arcana's description, a Magus cannot select a particular Magus Arcana more than once. Alright, we got spells here. So I wasn't certain on these either, exactly, although Shield did seem to be one to go with. Other than that, there's a few I wasn't sure on, like Corrosive Touch sounded kind of good. But then it says it's 1d4, whereas Shocking Grasp is 1d6. So that seemed, wait, what is that? That's maximum 5d6. Yeah, so, I mean, they're just different types, but they're both like a melee touch thing. Except this does more. I mean, it's electricity rather than acid, which acid sounds like it would be better, but yeah, I think that's probably best. I mean, there's a lot of interesting ones here, but the spell functions as a flare, except it affects all creatures in a 10-foot radius burst from the target point. What does it do? All creatures within a 10-foot burst centered on a target. Doesn't say damage. Oh, this cantrip creates a burst of light. If you cause the light to burst in front of a single creature, that creature is dazzled for 1 minute unless it makes a successful fortitude save. Sightless creatures, as well as creatures already dazzled, are not affected. Oh, so that's sort of a CC move. Yeah, look, that's any creature in the area of flames takes 1d4 points of fire damage per cast level. Okay, that actually sounds... All creatures within a 15-foot cone. Ooh, could that be better? I mean, this... That does sound pretty good, actually. I'm sorry, I'm just awkwardly checking screenshots here, don't mind me. Sort of popping them over one after the other. There's a whole bunch of them open, and I'm trying not to cover OBS. Because there was some that was recommended, but I didn't know why some of them were recommended over others, so, you know. Because, I mean, Burning Hands is one that wasn't recommended. Oops, didn't mean to actually press that. But this one wasn't recommended, but it actually sounds pretty good. That's the thing, I don't want to get too caught up in the build thing, that's why. I don't know, because they're both evocation. This one does 1d4, but it said it's area damage. Saving throw, reflex half. Yeah, I don't know what a lot of this stuff means, which is gonna, you know, I think I like shocking. I like the idea of this one. I think we're gonna go with that. So I don't know how often we get spells or anything either. That's a whole other thing. I feel like I missed something. I feel like there was colors. Oh, I did miss the colors. I see. Okay. Purple. And maybe the other way around. I like the purple. Yeah, I kind of like the dark purple actually. Maybe yellow. I don't know. We're just playing around here for a second. Kind of like that actually. Wait, what is the portrait got going on? It's actually got some purple there, sort of. Maybe purple and Couple on red. Yeah, I don't actually care for that so much. I mean, I don't know if that's the best look, but I kind of like it. We also need a wizard hat. I don't know, maybe something stands out a touch less. I actually kind of like that with the white. But maybe a darker one, so it stands out a little less. Something like that. Maybe that. What if it's... maybe? Something like that? I don't know. I could, yeah, I just go back and forth forever on these. I kind of like the yellow though for some reason, or that. Kind of got the royal purple and that going. We could do that. Or should I go the opposite? No, the other way was better. Could go all purple. Which one? That one or that one? No, that's a bit dark. What's the brightest one look like? Oh, that's not what I meant to choose. Oh yeah, that's a weird. No, thank you. Let's go with the royal purple. Why not? We go fancy. Sure, that works. I feel like it's not quite what I want, but I feel like if I don't go with it, I'll, you know, just, yeah, I'll take forever. So let's go with that. That's all set up. Name, mana, good stuff. We gotta have a voice. I like the wise voice for this guy.
I will guide.
Oh, I need to turn the volume up a bit. There we go.
I'll need to review this spell later.
That feels quite fitting.
This will hurt!
All I see is blackness.
Together we stand.
No thanks.
Let us be off.
Meh.
A solid plan. My skills exceed yours.
I feel like that voice does not actually match reserved.
All this waiting bores me.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Good for you, buddy.
Not that I care.
I need to concentrate. So, it comes to this!
Yeah, I kind of like that. As for these, I don't know what to pick, so let's see what sounds the coolest. Faris, Gorzan, Desnas, Saranith, Erastus, Aradeus, Arados, Rover, Lamashan, Neth, Chthona. I like Neth. Or maybe Aradus. Aradus, is that how you say that? Arestus? I'm going with Aradus. And the day doesn't actually really matter because I wouldn't be able to choose. Yeah, 4 is half of 8. That's something. Don't mind. I have no basis to choose that, so let's go with that. Now, alignment. This was one where I actually found a little odd. They don't give a description for each one exactly. Which, I mean, they're somewhat self-explanatory, but just with how much text there is explaining everything, I would have thought there would actually be something here. It only gives the basic thing. The creature's overall moral and personal attitudes are represented by its alignment. Lawful good, chaotic good, lawful neutral, chaotic neutral, lawful evil, neutral evil, or chaotic evil. Good characters protect innocent life. Evil characters debase or destroy it, whether for fun or for profit. Lawful characters tell the truth, keep their word, respect authority, honor tradition, and judge those who fall short of their duties. Chaotic characters follow their consciences, resent being told what to do, favor new ideas over tradition, and keep their promises only if they feel like it. Yeah, so we'll definitely be going chaotic. I'm just not sure which one. But yeah, I just thought it was strange they don't give like an elaborated description for each one. Because they don't really, like even in that thing there, they don't actually cover what neutral is. As I said, it's sort of self-explanatory, but just because of how much dialogue, text, I guess. Yeah, dialogue's not right, no. Dialogue refers to people talking, right? Yeah. Anyway, just with how much there is, I thought there would be. But yeah, we don't want to go evil, so they're not actually going to be evil. I'm kind of thinking chaotic neutral. But as I said, I'm actually not that familiar with what these literally mean beyond sort of the assumptions of it. Because chaotic good seems interesting. I feel like chaotic neutral would be most suited because it's sort of like... I mean, I feel like chaotic neutral is the closest to pure whimsy, in a sense. Like, literally just doing whatever you want, purely based on what you want. Which we may honestly lean towards being good and things, but that's sort of the point for me of being the chaotic thing, is we literally just do what we want as it comes. And I feel like the neutral makes most sense for chaotic because you know, like if you're chaotic evil or chaotic good, you still lean more a certain way. I feel like this fits the most to what I want. But again, it is sort of a surface level assumption to what this means. But I think that'll be okay. I don't know if there's going to be consequences for that, that I'm going to dislike. I don't know if there'll be people who don't, you know, like I don't know if there are party members who you have to have a certain alignment for and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think we can go for that. Oh, I thought that no, it just pops that open. I thought the right click was going to actually give us an elaborated version or something, but yeah, I think we can go with chaotic neutral. And I think that's pretty much all good.
Combat is adjourned.
Indeed. Yeah, I think that's all right. Oh, we have a. Oh, do we start with all their mobilities? That's crazy. It seems like a lot. Oh, I guess some of them aren't actually abilities, are they? Right. So we have armor proficiency. Oh, wait, what? Doesn't have the full. So wait, why does that show? Oh, did I do something wrong? Like, why is this show here, but also, like, does that mean we have this feat, but I'm not actually sure how that works. So I'm just checking the class thing in case there's something that I should have actually checked. Oh right, yeah, that the build I mentioned said I'm only gonna. It's more like to give me a template of an idea, but it does mention for gear. It says heaviest armor you can wear. What does it recommend? Heart of Valor early game, Mithril late. I don't really know what those are. I don't know what Mithril is, but and then it says scimitar for the weapon. Although I think it also mentioned you could use sword or something, but I like scimitars, so I'm up for that. Yeah, and it was just, this like the base of this was described as like a damage dealer / tank. So yeah, I don't know how this would go. I did actually like it, otherwise I wouldn't have just followed a build. Like I don't usually do that, but I assume this is just because like we are the mages class, which would normally be that. But because this is sort of a weird class, I think. Because that was something one of the things I kept looking at was sort of like beginner tank classes, best tank classes, just to get some ideas of what could be a tank and stuff. Beyond the obvious, but also because each class had subclasses, so I wasn't sure. But to my surprise, like I kept seeing things that weren't the obvious, like being described for tanks, so yeah. But I guess we're all good. Yeah. And I cannot believe my recording's already an hour. I mean, the video won't be quite that long, but because it was running for a little bit, but still, holy crap. I guess I should say thank you already if you made it this far with me, because I can't believe how long this has taken. I said I literally would have been like 2+ hours if I was going through everything. It would have been insane. But yeah, I mean, hopefully this works out right. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, complete, and we start the game. So I think I might actually just make a quick coffee and we'll jump into things. Okay, we should be all good to go. So I did adjust the sound and graphics settings before we started, but it was the game settings that I forgot about, so I'll have to set up the auto pausing. And oh, one thing I also forgot to mention, I will be playing this turn-based. I meant to mention that earlier on, not that it matters yet, because we haven't got there, but yeah, I do plan to do turn-based, so that may also increase the length of the game, but we'll see how we goes with that. We'll see how we go with that. But yeah, hopefully the sound will be alright. Graphics are maxed out, and yeah, well, maxed out, doesn't really need further elaboration. But yeah, as soon as we can pause, we'll fix up the any other game settings. I assume it's just the auto pause, but yeah. Alright, let's start our adventure. Drinking a potion is a move action, takes approximately 3 seconds, but you can still cast a spell or make a single attack in the same round. Okay, cool. I really don't know what to expect with this story-wise or anything. Complete mystery.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward. Heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
I didn't even realize this had voice acting. Oh, lovely.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Okay, I like her.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
I assume we're the green circle guy? Oh yeah, it looks like us, right? Sort of. I really love how everything looks so far too.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
Hi there.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Oh, okay. So is this sort of the main setup, like the whole Kingmaker part, like the stolen lands is what we'll be claiming, or? Okay.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
And what is the vested interest you have in all this? Kinda suspicious. There's a whole team of us. Who exactly received the Baron's title? Why not just recognize the Stag Lord as Baron? That's an interesting question. You're helping us found a barony? What do you gain from such generosity? Yeah, that's the one I want to know. I don't know if she'll be pissy about us asking, but that's what I'd like to know.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Yeah, actually, no, it's directly, no, that's not at all. You're talking about us ruling this land, basically. Like, we're taking, it's basically there's someone already ruling there, but they're not being recognized, it sounds like. And so they want someone else to go in and take over. And we're not meant to wonder why they care about that. That's, I mean, come on, you little shit.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
I mean, that makes sense, but if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar using you as a front, I didn't say anything about that. What? You know, it's a very specific thing to deny that no one asked or mentioned. But sure.
What is that smelling?
get the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue.
Okay, so that's interesting. So you got the voice acting here, but you don't get the little part, like the tiefling girl is standing nearby, speaking in a hushed voice. Noticing you've heard her comment, she winks at you coyly. Oh, I thought maybe we'd only get to say one of these things. Yeah, why not just recognize this Stag Lord as better? I assume because he's uncooperative and stuff, but...
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Yeah, tell him like it is.
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
Sword Lord's gaze is chilling and she responds. Yeah, I kind of wish there was like a separate narrator voice that did these little parts, just because I'm really loving the voice acting. I assume it's not the whole game by any stretch, because as I understand, this is quite a mammoth dialogue-wise. Which actually, if you're familiar with that, please let me know how much of this game is voice acted. Is it the main story? Like, because I mean that'd be pretty awesome alone. But I'd be surprised if it was even that, just because of how huge it is. But yeah, it sort of feels weird getting that, you know, going when you don't get these little parts. Like, yeah. Maybe I'll just read them afterwards or something, if that's... yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a whole team of us. Who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
Piss off.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
I mean, that's a fair point, but I feel like it's best to have things clear before we are risking our lives, you know?
If I may please answer the question.
Jamandi clears her throat loudly, interrupting the argument. She takes a long pause, waiting for the voices to die down as everyone directs their attention towards her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
What rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
The Lord's Mayor's eyebrows rise so far he almost drops his monocle. Okay.
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
It is, but I don't trust you at all.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Okay, I really like her.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
Okay, I hope Amiri can be a party member. I like her. Alright, I guess it's clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Sorry about that. I was just popping over my text file for shortly.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Will do, buddy.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson?
Indeed. Sure we will. Just wait. We've got plenty of feats in... we've got plenty of great feats in store. And Mana, pleased to meet you. What do you want from me? Let's just be we'll just be cordial. I'm Anna. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Sure.
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
I see it. Lindsay blushes a little. I really feel like that should be narrated in some way. It's weird getting the dialogue without it, but I am loving the voice acting so far. Wait, a book? I'm no hero, just a mercenary. Wait, a book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
True.
And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Okay. So I don't know, is this like, are we choosing party members or something? That's one thing I really don't know. There is, like, in terms of my looking up stuff beforehand, which again, tried to avoid spoilers, there was two things that did come to though. One thing that seemed to be, where is it? Yeah, a note I wrote, there was a few things that led to that, but definitely want a cleric. There seemed to be a few reasons that you really want a cleric in the group. I didn't sort of elaborate in a lot of my notes because I sort of didn't want to, spoil things, but yes, I got the impression that you definitely want a cleric. There was also one specific party member I wanted. I don't think we'll need to worry. I'll worry about that when she comes up. Although, I guess spoiler, it is a female, I think. Yeah, pretty sure it is. We'll worry about her later though. She sounded pretty badass. Oh yeah, sorry about the music cuts if I alt tab. Yeah, there was a few, like, as I said, there was the setup auto pause I had, and there was a few like there was a few sections to my notes, but one of them is like a small dot points thing, which was definitely want a cleric, unlock advisors as soon as possible, buy all bags of holding as soon as possible, arcane advisor leads to teleport pads equals saves time traveling, and then I put another note, haste equals awesome question mark. It sounded like people were talking like buffing haste can be really good. Like this is how basic some of my notes were. I didn't want to have like I didn't want to understand it fully. I just wanted some basic things, you know. And also to get a full party as soon as possible. That did seem like there's a lot of people recommending that. I tried to like gather sort of some basic things that people were recommending more, but avoiding sort of a lot of the reasoning behind it, which is kind of a strange way to do things. But I just didn't want to. I didn't want to spoil anything basically. But I wanted to have a baseline, I guess. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, she's cool. Bard writing down my my triumphs perhaps could be cool. What about that barbarian? She looks pretty heroic. I think her name is Amiri. Yeah, I like her, but I want her on my team. Not a bad plan. It's settled then. I'll accomplish the feats. You'll write them down. I have nothing against bullshit. I don't like him at all. I'm curious what she'll say though. What about the barbarian? So she's a barbarian then. She looks pretty heroic. I think her name's Amiri.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree.
Yeah, Lindsay's voice falls into a whisper. Yeah, I mean, I like Lindsay and Amiri, like, but I don't know if these are actually going to be our party members or not, or if they can be, or...
All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Oh, if we did that other option, would she have joined us, or did that throw it off? I'm not sure. Oh, we actually have control now, okay. The first step on the road to glory. My quill takes its first sip from the ink pot and... I was reading that. Oh, my quill takes its first sip from the ink pot and scripts, or rather scribbles, the first lines of the book about travels, adventures and victories that lie ahead. The book that will extol both its hero and me, its author, Lindsay the Note to Self, when I come up with a fancy nickname added here. I am writing this in the banquet hall, where Sword Lord Jamani Aldori has just finished telling us about the mission that lies before us. Tomorrow at dawn our team will set off to the Stolen Lands in order to accomplish glorious feats. This is where my book begins, and the gods themselves can't say what will happen next. Oh, well, I guess we're all going to be together anyway, but maybe some of them can become party members, maybe others die, maybe it's dependent on choices. I guess we'll figure that out. We have a long road ahead of us, but we all need to get a good night's sleep. Fortunately, Lady Jamani has graciously given us each a bedroom in her mansion. I have to admit, I am also excited that I won't be even able to close my eyes. Fortunately, I had a chance to talk with the future hero of my book. I think Mana is just the person I was looking for. Oh, that's... Oh, it's Lindsay's journal we're reading. I was so confused. I was like, I thought this was a quest thing. But so... Is our... Is this like our actual quest journal? Like, is she going to be the one handling that or something? That's kind of cool. I'm just confused about the setup so far. Okay. Our character page. We're chaotic neutral. Is this, can this shift or something? It's just showing it, I assume. Our mobility is not great. Spell combat. Permanent. At first level, Magus learns to cast spells and wield his weapons at the same time. This functions much like two-weapon fighting, but the offhand weapon is the offhand weapon is a spell that is being cast. To use this ability, the Magus must have one hand free while wielding a light or one-handed melee weapon in the other hand. As a full round action, he can make all of his attacks with his melee weapon at a -2 penalty, and can also cast any spell from the Magus spell list with a casting time of 1 standard action. Any attack roll made as part of this spell also takes this penalty. So I guess we'll have like scimitar in one hand, free hand the other or something? Oh, alignment shifts. Okay, interesting. So that, I guess that can change based on action, perhaps? Although, I don't know how you quantify chaotic. Biography? Oh, let's got that as well, eh? Alright. Inventory? Yeah, a character sort of... It's just, yeah. You got this, like, portrait of the older one, but... And I think that was probably most suited. It seems to have sort of a pointed nose and that, like this guy, but... We just have to pretend he looks older. That's about all we can do, I think. What are these? Are they wands? Oh, torch. Okay. But, seems like we have a decent sized inventory there. Alright. Oh, we got a map. I see. Lindsay's wandering about. Click on the location you want to walk to and your character will start moving toward it. The location will be marked with a special symbol. If the location is inaccessible, the symbol will instead appear in the nearest accessible location. Okay. Oh, wait, did Lindsay just walk off then, or? Oh, is that... Do we have... Okay, we got AWSD. Good, good. Okay, they're not named, so I guess I don't care about them. Can we save any time? Ooh. Hopefully. I do like me saving. Alright, I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so that all shows there. Alright, can we, Let's see, I don't know. I don't want a huge, but... Alright, So, Amiri... Okay, you walking off? Like, are we, like... Am I gonna screw myself if we don't talk to people quickly? Finally, the idle talk's over. Can't wait to set out. Oh. Should we have talked to her? Let me just check. I just want to get a baseline for how certain things work, you know. Unlike with Geneforge, there may be some more reloading in this one. We'll see how it all goes. See if we can talk. Okay, no. Alright. Just want to make sure. So we got Aethel. We have Atuchio. Oh, she must be... Alright, she looks pretty awesome too. What game is Jamandi playing? I'm not used to feeling like a pawn. Our own barony. Now that's a prize worth fighting for. Yeah, Mr. Generic Adventurer. Just simple bandits. We'll deal with them in no time. Tomorrow our glorious journey begins. Are you ready? I hope so. I don't need layabouts on my team. You think I think of you as a leader. Good luck with that, buddy. Good luck. Who are these guys? It may be difficult, but at least it won't be boring. Henston Garris. I'll double the guard at the night, just as a precaution. Get some rest before the road. You have a difficult journey before you. Indeed, indeed. Alright, so we have tab for that. What's going on up here? A large map of Bravoy and its surroundings, dotted with numerous cryptic marks and notes. Anything we can borrow from around here for our journey? Oh, there's still... I didn't see you there. Harem. This expedition is surely doomed. Oh, lovely. Our own oh yeah. I see. Mr. Generic Adventurers. Alright, can we increase this scroll speed? That's a little slow for my likings. Oh right, I meant to go to this as well, didn't I? Right. So the auto pause. There's a couple in particular. I don't know if I already set this. I may have. Wait, combat start? Melee combat start. Are they different? I guess we'll put them both on, because I'm not sure. Pause on a travis stick, that's on, good. When a hidden object there, that seems probably excessive. Well, I think a lot of these are less relevant since we'll be doing turn-based, right? Pause when a new enemy appears, Pause when the party is attacked. I mean, isn't that the same as combat? I don't know, we'll see, I guess. We can always turn things off. Pause when an ally... I mean, that's... I guess... I don't know, because I said, like, that might be irrelevant since we're doing turn-based. When an enemy is spotted, actually, we'll see how that could be annoying. We'll see how that goes. Wait. Enemy is spotted, new enemy appears. What? They sound very similar to me. When an ally is down. Let's go with those. I think that's fine. Tooltips, show equipment comparison. Quick save slots. Wait, why is it 0? Let's go with 5 auto saves and... I don't know. 3 quick saves? I do like quick saving. No, let's go 5. Not sure what the quick save button is, but I do like it. Quick movement seems to be on. Font size, been fine, I think. We'll keep them on for now. Enable loot during combat. AI doesn't use expendable spells. Enable the option for AI controller companions to use only unlimited action spells and abilities in combat. Disable this option for the AI control companions to use all available we're doing turn-based, so I guess we'll see. Improved kingdom loading times. When enabled, improved loading times for kingdom management UI at the cost of extended RAM, and that's fine. Yeah, that's some really dumb bullshit. Why do you have to open a web page to do that? That's just kind of stupid. Yeah, I've turned them off. Alright, all good there. And just make sure this is correct, which, no, it's not. We set this as easy. So that's kind of strange. Alright, make sure it's... I assume everything else is correct. Why would that have been... That's kind of weird, isn't it? Like, it's literally a part of your character creation setup. Okay. Weird. Invincible Kingdom, yeah, that's... We'll see how this goes. I could definitely see us ending up on Effortless, but I just don't know. We'll see on that. Just make sure this is still all maxed out. Should be. Camera shake effects, I don't know if we're going to want that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, res is up. Yeah, 8 times the max. I think that's the only thing with Ultra. Depth of field I turned off because I don't usually like it. think we're all good. VSync is on. Yeah, we'll see how that all goes. Should be fine. Sound seemed okay to me. I put them all down to 70. Kept the volume up. I wasn't really sure what those were, so I put them in the middle. Yeah. I think we're all good there. And it's all, so I think you can just change turn-based combat on the fly, but I thought it was sort of odd that you don't have the actual option in the settings to set, but not that it probably matters, but... And I think we've talked to everyone now, haven't we? Yeah. Not that there's that many people around. Not seeing anything highlighting we can borrow. I assume we're good to just head to bed then, or... alright, let's, well, you know what? Since I love saving, let's take that to 10. And then confirm what the quick save button is. I assume it's like F5 or something. Oh, it is F5, okay. I'm not even going to bother trying to remember most of the others, but... Okay, so we just knock the F5, that does a save.
I can see my destination.
So if I do another one... Is that... And I assume that'll just cycle through. That's actually really nice. I like that. Yeah, because I'm save crazy in games usually. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Oh, I guess these only show... Or not. Do they just go away? Okay, I'm not really sure how that works. Okay. Anyway, let's try and talk to you, I guess. Northern architecture is beautiful, but very heavy. In my native land of Kadira, palaces are furnished quite differently. Yeah, okay. About 200 years ago, the countries of Rosslyn and Issa existed within the territory, but that is now modern Bravoy. Bloody conquest united them into one state, though it failed to erase their differences. Something.
Help! Help!
Lindsay burst into your room. She looks scared. Her face is smeared with soot and she holds a weapon in her hand. Is this a joke? Get out of my room. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Thought it was just going to be pretty normal. Alright.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone.
Oh shit.
I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Well, that's a tad serious. Oh. As if to lend credence to Lindsay's word, a scream echoes from the hallway. I just wanted a little nap, man. You're not going anywhere. Combat. General. Combat happens in real time, but you can pause the game at any time to assess the situation and give orders to your companions. To pause or unpause the game, press space. Click on an opponent in order to attack them. To switch between turn-based and real-time modes, use game settings. What? I'm pretty sure it's like a key that I saw, like you just press some sort of key. Game setting, really? I have to check that then. Pretty sure I didn't see an option for it. Dice rolls. Most of the game's mechanics are based on the Pathfinder role-playing game system, and use dice rolls to determine the results of actions. The most common die is 20 size and is used for both checks and attacks. Initiative. When a battle starts, each combatant makes an initiative check. The higher their initiative, the earlier the character can act. Oh, so I was correct about that before, and could have been good to do. The higher their initiative, the earlier the character can act. Initiative scores can be viewed in the combat log. Combat is divided into rounds, with each round lasting 6 seconds. Attack roll. An attack is a character's attempt to strike an opponent. The result of an attack roll depends on many factors: wielded weapons, the combatant's abilities, etc. An attack succeeds if the result of an attack roll equals or exceeds a target's armor class. Damage. The amount of damage dealt is, in the case of a successful attack, depends on the weapon stats and other factors such as buff spells. Attack roll results and damage numbers can be found in the combat log. Armor class. The higher a character's armor class, the more difficult it is to successfully attack them. It combines many factors such as equipment stats, dexterity bonus, passive abilities. Yeah, so I want to change it into turn-based immediately, but I'm not sure on that. So I'm pretty sure. I mean, it must be in here, obviously. That's fine. Because I didn't see anything about turn-based here. Because this is game settings. Control type? No, that's not. I mean, there's definitely no... This doesn't... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a button. It was like T or H or something. Turn-based mode, yeah, T. T, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know why it says in game settings. In turn-based combat, characters act in turns. The order of the turns is determined by an initiative check and depends on the character's corresponding ability score. A character can take some actions during the turn, and then the turn of the next character in the initiative queue starts. Initiative queue. The order of turns is based on the initiative check at the beginning of combat. The higher the initiative of a character, the lower they are displayed in the queue on the screen, and the earlier they can act. You can delay your character's turn until a more convenient moment. To do this, select the character whose turn you want to delay in the queue. Such actions in the initiative queue are irreversible, and the new initiative score is saved for the character until the end of combat. However, you can still delay the character's turn again. Okay? During their turn, a character can take a single standard action, a single move action, a single swift action, and an unlimited number of free actions. All those actions together take 6 seconds of the real time. Most often a move action is used for movement or drinking a potion. A standard action for attack, spellcasting, or additional movement, and a swift action for activating special class abilities. Other combinations are also possible. There are also so-called full round actions which consume both your standard and move actions. By default, the system chooses an optimum combination of action types to perform your command. You can change this combination using right-click. Surprise round. If you initiate combat with an opponent who is unaware of your presence, your party gets an advantage of a surprise round. During this round, your characters can take a limited number of actions while the opponent cannot act. Okay. Move action. As a move action, a character can move the distance allowed by their speed or drink a potion. A move action can also be used to change the character's active weapon set. During a surprise round, your characters cannot perform a move action. Standard action. A standard action is used for most combat activities such as attacks, activation of magical items, or spellcasting. You can also spend a standard action as a move action. Okay. Full round action. This is a long action which consumes both a standard and move action of a character in this round. They can still take a swift and free action. It can be used to move a double distance. It can also be used to make so-called full attack. If a character can move more than one attack per round, taking a full round action allows them to make all of the attacks. Wait. It can also be used to make a so-called full attack. If a character can make more than one attack per round, taking a full round action allows them to make all of the attacks. Some character abilities, for example charge and spells such as summon monster, also consume a full round action. Okay. 5-foot step. A character can move 5 feet without triggering the enemy's attacks of opportunity. A character cannot both take a 5-feet step and make a regular movement in the same round. Hold left shift to use the 5-foot step instead of a standard move action. I don't really get that. Is that like just a lesser distance or something? Free and swift actions. These actions can be used to activate character special abilities such as Smite Evil, Judgment, a touch attack after casting a spell, and many others. Oh, a touch attack. Is that like the ability we actually got? The shocking... I forget what the name is. You can hold control to ignore enemies and other objects under the cursor to precisely select in perfect position to move a character. Okay. Oof. Alright, that was, okay, so that's... We can move up to that green bar, I guess? Or we can do the 5-foot thing. Is that... Oh, so I guess if we use that, they can't do attack of opportunity? Even if we get close? Is that what it's meaning? I assume the attack of opportunity is like if we move too close, they have a chance to do that or something? But if we use that, even if we're close, they can't, maybe? And yeah, shocking grasp. So is this a... Is this one of like the... What do you call it? Oh, that's a standard action. Okay. So... I don't know, like, should we... We have move action... Do we have to do them in an order? Like, I don't know, should we be getting close? How far away do we have to be for that? Can I get you from here? I guess we'll just try that. I don't know if that's... So they'll move for us, then do that. Okay. Don't know if that was a good idea. I guess I'll just figure this out as we go. So... Oh, is that just the different types? Right, so as in the move action is a move or an item. And then for standard action, I guess it's similar. We can do a move again or an item, but we also have our combat. So, do we want to, I don't know, go around to the side or something? Is that helpful? For damage, maybe? Charge. What does it do? Charging is a special action that allows you to move up to your normal speed and attack during the same action. Oh, okay. Arcane, I mean, do we have like a normal attack? Should I just be using this again? I mean, probably, maybe? Oh, so we tried an opportunity thing. Okay. Is that because I'm close to him, or... I think are the opportunity ones... Are they automatic, or... And so is this already... Are we still in the same turn? Wait, I'm confused. Because I just did an attack, but that was... Why can I not move? What have I done? Or was that... Like, I guess we could just attack again? Or not, we do that. Okay. I was a little bit confused by that, though. You can okay, that's already gone. You can interact with should I pause? Maybe? You can interact with various objects, such as the bodies of dead opponents, by clicking on them. Interactive objects are highlighted with a blue outline when you... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was confused about that. So why was I... Or was that something different? Because we did the 5-foot thing, then we did attack, then he attacked, but then the next move we couldn't do one of them, so was that the same round? I didn't really understand what happened there. Maybe it indicates here. So, Mana attacks Assassin with Showing Grass, 1 damage. Assassin attacks Mana with Dagger, miss, round 2 started. Casting defensively check fails. Assassin makes attack of opportunity, yeah. Assassin attacks Mana, okay, miss. Mana cast Shocking Grass. Yes. Wait, yeah, so why was I able to do that and then that? Or... Okay, I'm a little bit confused about that, but that's fine. Tab? Alright, so can we loot you then? Sure. Let's take those. I don't know if we should be, like, keeping pause, because I don't know if there's stuff going on outside, or... what is this? This is... Oh, it's light, is it? So... -2 armor check penalty. Max, Wait, that doesn't... I think what we got on's better, isn't it? I think we're probably fine with what we got, right? Yeah, I think we're all good there. Okay. I'm gonna be quick saving all over the place, but moving on. Oh, wait, actually. Oh, you already... Okay. I was gonna look at the quest thingy, because it did mention. I guess we'll follow you? I mean, I kind of want to look this way. Lindsay's journal contains your current quests and tasks. When their status changes, you will also see a notification on the main screen. Okay. I didn't manage to get any sleep, but it wasn't due to my excitement. In the middle of the night, the mansion was attacked by some cutthroats who came out of nowhere. Blood and screams everywhere. It was terrible. I had no idea what was going on, but Mana was in the next room, so I decided we had to team up while they cut us down one by one. Indeed. So let's save. I don't know, like, can we go check over here, or... Oh, someone's dead. Yeah, I thought there might be loot here. I'll take all that. Alright.
Focus on the goal.
How you doing, Lynn? Oh man, there's a... Yeah, there's quite a few dead people around. But we can't let their stuff go to waste, eh? Oop, bookcase, what do we have? Gotta loot everything, that's just standard, right? The Curse of Ancient Liberia by Hustef Ume. Maybe we'll do some reading later. It's probably not the time for a casual read. Yeah, the saving's a little... That's alright. So it's a little
Does
clunky.
anyone require my counsel?
Oh, what did I just do? Why am I drinking? Did I just accidentally do something? How are you doing?
I will guide.
They got someone. We have to help. Look, they're running. Get them. And what shall we do with this one? We'll finish him later. He won't get away.
Time for words has passed.
Okay, get ready for battle. I'm ready. Oop, nice one. Okay, so... we don't really have any ranged attacks, do we? So let me read this again. Charging is a special act... Oh, that's a full round. Okay. Charging is a special action that allows you to move up to double your normal speed and attack during the same action. You must move before your attack, not after. You must move at least 10 feet directly towards a designated opponent. You must have a clear path. After moving, you may make a single melee attack. You get a +2 bonus on the attack roll, and take a -2 penalty to your AC until the beginning of the next turn. Okay, can we get that far? Because that doesn't seem like a bad way to go. Yeah? Oh, nice. I'm more than happy with how that worked out.
You're just in time.
Oh,
A bit
damn.
longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
Honestly, I would have been happy just to pick your corpse for stuff, but, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that was quite good. Alright, I'm getting a feel for it, maybe, slightly, a little bit. I think we may also be benefiting from the dodge stuff, because I did sort of double up on that with the feeds, and most of the attacks we've received so far have been dodged, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't give a shit about you.
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands.
Can't we just kill this guy? No?
Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
The gnome looks back at Lindsay and starts whispering as he takes a ring off his finger, handing it to you. Okay, yeah, it's just... I really wish they'd done that a little different. Like, a narrator to cover that would have been cool, or maybe making it a different color or something so it stands out more. Because I'm trying to get, like, down what I should do. Like, should I just read them afterwards? Like, yeah. And you've given me a present, so I'll take that, but you seem like a little shit, so... I'm mixed on this guy. I do want loot, though. And a quick save. Equipment, you've acquired a ring. Alright, yeah, probably should pop that on, although... This ring grants its wearer a +1 bonus to armor class. This is a deflection bonus that does not stack with other deflection bonuses. Yeah, that was something I read about too. A lot of bonuses not stacking, so we need to be mindful of that. I don't know how much shit we should be carrying. I'm just hoping I can sell this stuff, but I'll have to see at the time. Yeah, let me know on all these little kind of things if I don't figure it out myself. I'd appreciate it. I think we're all set there. Alright, so you've joined the team, eh? Alright. And yes, I'm going to quick save way more than necessary, just so you know. Companions. There are several companions in your party now. To select a single character, click on their portrait or press the corresponding Alt keys. To select multiple characters at once and give them the same order, draw a frame around them while holding down the left mouse button. Cool. Is that, yeah, alright. The Age of Empires style. That's the original game, I know that from anyway. I don't know, are we meant to go that way, or...? I want to make sure we loot, but I don't know if we're actually... Are we meant to be going this way? Or is that his room? That might be his room. Oh, okay. Not going that way then. Also, why are you up? Yeah, I don't like this guy. Don't care about him at all, honestly. He can be cannon fodder. That's fine by me. Oh, I think so. We just paused because we saw an enemy. Is that, received copper ring. Is that all that was? Or was that just, or was that what that was? A beautiful piece of jewelry. A merchant would pay well for it. You acquire this item while exploring Germany. Oh, I like that it says that. That's kind of cool. And is that the value that, like, that, can't get to it? The 2G there in the bottom right of that little thing. Meaning these are only worth like $1 each. So I guess we won't hesitate to throw some of this stuff away if we need to. Yeah, like those. I mean, they only weigh £1 each, I guess, as well. But oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, the value's a bit, yeah. Like this is £25 and costs 25 Gs. So these actually have the same ratio as that, whereas this is only £3 and is 19. And this is £1 and worth 27. Okay. Interesting. Alright, good stuff. So we're not in combat yet, are we? We've just sort of paused because we've seen them, I think. But I assume we're fine to just sort of run with it, right? Is that pausing over and over because we... okay. We probably don't need to pause on that, do we? Like, well, it's not unhelpful, but I think that was... Because there was 2 of them, wasn't there? When a new enemy appears... When an enemy is spotted. See, I don't know what the difference between those 2 are. I guess we'll turn them both off for now and see how it goes. Because I feel like if it was just a group, but maybe... Alright, let's try one then the other. Because I do like the idea of that potentially, when an enemy is spotted. Let's try that, because when a new enemy appears, I don't know if that's like... I don't know, we'll give that a go. Can we get like a... Can we get like a shut off here or something? How do we actually initiate combat? We can sneak a quick save.
You've made your choice to attack me.
Well, that didn't really... Alright, that's fine. Oh, you're up first, are you? Okay. Right. Acid splash. A ray of freezing air and ice projectiles from your pointing finger. You must succeed on a ranged touch attack. I kind of just want to shoot with whatever he's got going. Ray of frost, eh? Can you do that from... Should I do one of these? I don't know, should I just get in... I really want to take the bowman down.
Leave this one to me.
Oh, can you not... Oh, okay. To pay attention to that.
Already.
Oh, miss. That's unfortunate. And... Alright, so how do we end turn? Is that because we still have these we can do, or... I assume? But I don't think there's anything we want to... okay. How do we end a turn? Is it end turn? Space to end the current character's turn. Makes sense. Advanced combat, eh? Okay. Spells. Lindsay and Tatuccio are capable of casting spells. Choose a spell, click on its icon on the action panel or in the spells menu, and then on the target, your companion or an enemy depending on the desired effect. For clerics, druids, magi, paladins, rangers, and wizards, spells are prepared in advance and expended when cast. The character must then rest before casting it again. Bards, inquisitors, and sorcerers can use their spells several times per day, but their spell repertoire is limited. Spells have various characteristics such as range, duration, school, etc. To review all spells available to a character, open the spellbook by pressing B. When a character acquires a new spell or ability, it automatically appears in the first free slot on the action panel. For spontaneous casters, it happens as soon as they get it. For casters who prepare their spells, it happens when they prepare it for the first time. If you remove a spell from the action panel, it won't appear there again automatically. Abilities. Most characters have usable abilities which may be limited to a certain number of charges. To use an ability, click on its icon in the action panel or in the special abilities menu, and then on target. You might target a companion or an enemy depending on the desired effect. Some abilities do not require targeting or can be switched on and off. Attack of opportunity. Okay, I don't know about this. Some action performed close to an armed opponent can provoke an additional attack upon your character without waiting for the opponent's turn. Such actions include, among other things, casting spells, attempts to move away from an opponent, except for the 5-foot step in turn-based mode, standing up from prone, and shooting range weapons. Okay, so yeah, so I guess as if you're too close, there's a chance of this happening, but yes, if you use a 5-foot one, then it won't. Okay. Tactical mode. To slow down the time and better control the course of the battle. Oh, I assume that's irrelevant to us in turn-based mode. Alright, well, let's hope we don't die. Ouchie. Please don't hit me. Ouchie. Yeah, see, that's already like, we're already down half health. That's not ideal, is it? Okay. The spell clouds the mind of a human or creature within 4 or fewer hit dice so that it takes no actions. When laying your hand upon a living creature, you channel positive energy that cures 1d8 points of damage plus 1 point per cast level. Since undead are powered by negative energy, the spell deals damage to them instead of curing their wounds. This is a heal then, right? I assume. Because, I mean, yeah, it feels like we should probably heal, right?
Yes.
Is that gonna do what I want it to? Okay, good. That makes sense. We just use a lot of fancy language to say heal spell. That's fine. I guess that's all good. Hopefully I'll get a bit faster with combat over time. And thank you for the miss. Very good. What do we want to do? So can we not use this anymore? Is this one of them ones? Because it says 0 now. So does that mean we can only use that once? Or wait, what do we use it? Do we use it twice? Doesn't say here, but I assume that means what, we can only use it twice per day or twice per rest or something? That seems kind of rough. Touch of fatigue. You channel negative energy through your touch, fatiguing the target. You must succeed on a touch attack to strike a target. The subject is immediately fatigued for the spell's duration. I mean, we're probably better off just with normal melee attack, aren't we? Or charge. Can we actually charge over here? Split them up a little. Let's go with that. Boom. Oh, I love that. That worked out very well, actually. So these have 5 on it. But how do I know if it's... Like, what, like, is this... I don't know if this is 5 per rest or 5 per day or how that goes. I guess these don't have any limits if they don't have a number. Let's go with a magic missile though. And we'll go at you. Let's see how that does. Okay, a 3. Not great. Oh, can we? So we can do a move action still after that, eh? We want to move a little further away, perhaps. I don't know if that'll actually be helpful or not. See what you do. Are you going back at me? You really don't like me, do you? Ooh, loving the misses. Very good. Ear-piercing scream. Dazed. Okay. You unleash a powerful scream inaudible to all but a single target. The target is dazed for 1 round and takes 1d6 points of sonic damage. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's give that a go. Nice. That's useful. And you still can... Oh no, so she can move but only the 5-foot one, or is that... No, do I have that clicked? No? Okay. I guess I'll just move you a little. Probably unnecessary. And hopefully we don't die. Ooh, another miss. Nice. That's really nice, actually. So... I guess charge isn't all limited, is it? I was thinking, well... Right, no, so we can move... Because we sort of want to move away from this guy, because I assume he could have an opportunity thing, but... If I just click, it's just going to be a stab, right?
So it comes to this.
Damn. That's unfortunate. Can we... Oh, I guess I used it. Probably should use that first. I don't know. We'll see. As for you, so let's move up to there. And then go for an acid splash maybe on you. Don't know if that was the best thing, but oh, all right, now it's on. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just shoot him.
Right.
Damn. Few misses going around the place. Let's move you up as well a little. I don't know if there's like things I should be doing with the free actions or anything I'm missing, but. Ooh. Oh, nice. We just attack opportunity the shit out of that guy. Very good. And I think we're gonna charge you, even though it's unnecessary to charge from here.
I'll need to review this spell later.
Oh, I just wanted to charge. Wait, what am I?
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
What is that? Why is that here? I just want to stab you. There we go. Stabbing seems to work right now. Health and death. Each character has a certain number of hit points. When character's HP drops to 0, they lose consciousness. After combat is over, the character will get up and can be controlled again. A character's HP value can drop into negative numbers. The character can survive some negative hit points, but if their amount becomes equal to their constitution score, the character dies. To resurrect them, you will need a special spell. Oh, okay. After combat is over, they'll get up and can be controlled. I thought that was like... Wasn't that in the difficulty thing? Or did I miss... Maybe that's only for that. Like if they die and you're on easy, then they get back up, but that's regardless. To restore lost hit points, you can use healing spells, potions, or rest. Healing potions can be bought from merchants or obtained as trophies after combat. Healing spells are accessible to the following classes: Bard, Druid, Cleric, Inquisitioner, Paladin, and Ranger. Okay. To use expendable items such as scrolls, potions, and rods, open a character's inventory and place them in the quick slots on the belt. Oh, okay. Return to the main screen and click on the belt button on the action panel to access these items. You cannot use expendable items on the inventory screen. Oh, okay. I guess you actually have to set that up. Alright, we're getting some stuff there. Nice. So, the belt is... what? Should I not pay enough attention then? Is it these? Is this the belt? Wait, we can only put one on there? Can we put more than one? No? Scroll of Expeditious Retreat. Scroll of Shield. Scroll of Magic Missile. Oh, are these for everyone? This spell is available to Tartuccio. Wait, is that the reason he has that spell on... I'm gonna take that off so I can try and get a better understanding of this. So I can put another one there. Okay, we'll figure this out slowly. I think we'll stick with what we have still. And these are all those same daggers. Okay. Feel like I'm somewhat figuring things out very slowly. Oh, that's that door, is it? Probably no reason to open it, but actually no, it's not.
I can see my destination.
Alright, what do we got going on next? Hello? Man, it seems like a hell of a lot of them are dead. Can't believe it. That could have been us. Well, their adventure certainly came to an end. That is true. That it did. I don't want to keep the... Well, all's probably fine for now. A lot of things to figure out. Oh, Orc's dead. Oh no. Is everyone dead? Kind of look pathetic. They couldn't even defend themselves, but they thought they could conquer the stolen lands. Harsh, but actually maybe some truth in that. But yes, kind of harsh. Alright. Moving on. I would say, yeah, still feel like there's just so much to learn, but first impressions are good. Sure, let's take some food. I'm just gonna loot everything until it becomes a problem. That's generally how I do things. That's fine. Money, good. So I guess Lindsay's sort of... Is she like a forced party member, or... Because I mean, like the whole game seems to be based with her journal thing, so... This is a nightmare. The mansion is swarming with cutthroats killing everyone they can find. Lady Jemani is on the defense in the banquet hall, and we have to help her. And we have to gather anyone who is still alive along the way. Yeah, not so many of them around. Oh, is that Amiri?
It's the end for you rats!
Such a badass.
Hey!
Get in there and help her.
Practice my combat abilities!
Oh, is she... Okay, so she's not in the party right now, but we are. She's in the turn order. Yeah, so I guess we can, I don't know, do like, the attacks of opportunity, is it only a close thing? Like, can we move pretty freely, not worrying about that as long as they're not close, or? I mean, I guess we'll figure that out. Oh, right, charges are... Does that mean there's nothing we can do right now? Like, there's not actually an attack we can do? I can do that. There's no point moving any further, right? Not sure if I played that very well. Let's try the... Well, no, might have to move a bit further than that. She can shoot, so... Can you shoot from there?
You deserved it.
Ooh, alright, that helps. Miss, good. Can I, like, no, okay. Oh, so that's the furthest he can move? That's not that far. What happens if I click? Oh, that goes into the double action, I see, right. Alright, well, let's just move the maximum then. And can you hit anyone? You cannot. Oh, you can with that, though. Let's try that then. Nice one. Only had 2, but it did the job. And another miss, good stuff. Oh, damn.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
The barbarian's face is distorted with rage. She grinds her teeth and sweat drips from her forehead. Noticing Tachuchu, she swings her sword but stops it just in time. Oh, I was thinking, is she talking to me or him?
Blood for Gorum!
Amiri takes a deep breath, then barks out. Swinging her bloody sword, she runs towards the sound of battle.
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Okay. Moving on. Get our loot. What do we got? We're certainly piling up the old daggers, eh? Probably fine.
There are many roads to success.
There they are, the assassins. This is your last chance. Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives. So generous. I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug, get him. What in hell's name is that? Holy shit. Oh my. Damn. Not sure I want to fight that bad boy. Yeah. Not gonna say anything about that? I mean, I'll take the loot. I mean, seriously, goddamn. That was one big bad boy. I also want this loot. Let's examine this, I suppose. Passage is blocked. You cannot make it through this way. It looks like can we just like leave? Is that a...
I can see my destination.
Is that an option? No? Alright. Go this way then. Skill check. Sometimes interacting with an object requires a skill check. A successful check may be needed for a variety of tasks. Unlocking a door, opening a chest, disabling a trap, moving a heavy object, reading a description in ancient language, etc. Different skills are used for different checks. If If multiple characters selected at once, the character with the highest skill bonus will perform the action. Some skill checks, like trap disarming, can be attempted multiple times. Others, like unlocking doors or spotting hidden things, can only be retried after a character raises their skill rank. Some items and spells can give characters a bonus to a skill check, but applying this bonus doesn't give you a chance to retry a failed check. Okay. And I assume... Well, this mustn't have much of a check then, right? Because there's nowhere else to go, so... I assume...
Anything else?
So what was that? Check result 15. Difficulty 7. I mean, I assume we had to though, right? Because there was nowhere else to go. Oh. Can we go back that way now? Oh. I didn't notice that one. Wait, why can't we go back? That seems kind of silly.
Focus on the goal.
Okay.
Combat is adjourned.
Oh, hello. Didn't actually notice you there. Fair enough. Hello, assassin. Oh, ouchie. Too bad I really don't care about you, eh? Burning hands. Go for it. Nice one. Sort of. So where's the belt? Is that... Oh, a bill. I didn't know. Hey. Interesting. Didn't realize this. That's spell, but okay. You should probably just move away a little. I don't know if... I mean, should we drink one of these? What is this, when laying your hands upon a living creature, you channel positive... Wait, what? I thought it was just a potion. Why is it called a spell? When laying your hands upon a living creature, you channel positive energy that cures 1d8 points of damage plus 1 point per cast level. But isn't this just a potion? Can he not just drink a potion? I guess I'll try. Seemed to be fine. Bit confused, but seemed to work. So do we have separate belts then? I thought... I was a bit confused by that when I had the inventory open. Because why is it... It says this spell is available to Lindsay. And it's describing it like it's a... Like, but it's just a potion. What am I missing here? I mean, it worked, so I guess it's fine. I'm just a little confused. Kind of want to just charge this guy.
I'll need to review this spell later.
I think because we don't have a clear line, perhaps. Let's charge you then.
Made your choice.
No? No actions left this. What do you mean? What? I'm just gonna do that then. I'm not sure what was happening there. That's fine. Slowly figuring things out. Oops. Alright, so is there things like spell combat? At first level, a mage learns to cast spells and wield his weapons at the same time. This function is so... Is that actually a... What does that do? Did I actually use that? It just went down a number. I'm not sure. A few things I don't really understand yet, but we'll get there. I think you're fine. I guess we'll just next turn. Can you hit from there? Pretty much. Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, it was just a miss. Okay. Go again. No. Please miss, Mr. Bowman. That'd be nice. Ooh, and you did. Very nice. I can charge you, right?
I'll need to review this spell later.
No. And why does it go over there? I don't understand that either. So why can't I do this? Is that not a straight line? Like, what am I missing here? You must have a clear path. You must move before your attack, not... Oh, you must move at least 10 feet. Well, I am, right? Because, like, 10 feet's, like, here. Or is it because of that body? Is that making it not a straight path? I guess I'll just do a normal walk in and stab.
Force.
Seems to work pretty well for us so far. Yeah, I guess maybe the body was the problem there. Alright, let's grab our loot anyway. Good. Nothing else there. Let me open this again. So, how do we access our party members? Oh, is it just literally... Oh, that makes sense. Because, yeah, I was wondering about the... We have a bunch of these, so we... Oops. Probably want to fill up those, I figure. You can have 2, because I don't like you as much. Good reasoning, right? Pushing... Oh, it's moderate, is it? We probably don't need the moderate right now. Let's save that. Anything here we should give you that's better? No? What's your... You got the crossbow. Probably fine. What's that, medium? Can we wear... So can we not wear medium? So would I have had to like... Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure this stuff out later. We're fine right now. Sort of. Relatively speaking. I'm wondering about that now though. Like, did we... I don't know, are we going to be able to get there? But an armory. I'm sure Jamani wouldn't mind if we borrowed some weapons. Break the door to the armory and find some weapons. It does sound pretty good.
Applause, please.
But what's in here? Oh, is this the armory? Interactive objects. Yes, yes. All good there. Okay, that one's white. What's that
What
do?
have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
Patuccio looks at the chest on the table and rubs his hands together.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
I don't have any interest in splitting it with this guy. Stealing from a sword lord in our own mansion. Should have our heads. No distractions. If you haven't forgotten, they're trying to kill us. Yeah, when there's that. Gold? Interesting. How much? I do like the gold. But there are times where you have to be practical when you don't want to die. No stealing from a sword lord in our own mansion. That does, yeah, not probably not the smartest move, but it's not like they'd know. I'm curious, like, how does Lindsay react, or like, there's so many things I'm just curious about, you know. Let's see, gold, interesting. How much?
A lot. Take a look.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us. And you want us to rob our host? A noble feat, to be sure.
Exactly, she agrees. Oh, now it's yellow. I guess it was white because there was the interaction or something. Watchkeeper's key. Okay. I mean, aren't we already basically stealing stuff from the armory here? Like, I mean, I guess armor makes more sense. Justifiable and stuff, but still. So do we get stuff we can actually use there, or... Masterwork light mace. We got longsword. I guess can use any of them, or is this bow perhaps better? I don't know if she's like crossbow focused, or does it matter? Okay, she can't use that. A light mace. Oh, you both use crossbows. I didn't realize that's okay. I don't think we really picked up anything actually usable there, did we? We have a longsword. Is that better for us? 1d8 slashing instead of piercing. Looks like it's better. Only slightly. I don't know, like, what... Yeah, that's probably fine for now. Silver ring... Club... Heavy mace... Actually, should we use the mace? I mean, I'm just going purely by what's here. I don't know if there's more I should be considering. So this is literally only just the slightest bit better. It's 19 to 20 times 2 for critical instead of just 20 times 2. Bludgeoning, yeah, I like slashing damage. Not sure if that's the best way to choose, but I think we're fine. Oh wow, I didn't realize heavy already. Okay. So what's that do? 60. Ooh, alright. We need to drop some crap. How do we drop things? Okay, what's heavy that we probably shouldn't be carrying so many of these? These padded armors are 10 pounds and only give a gold. So, in other words, these are absolutely not worth carrying in the slightest. So we drop them. Yeah. And so what's with the fatigue? Wait, what? It was 8 hours, now it's at 13? Why did that go up? I'm not sure I understand what's happened there. That's fine. What else is weighty? What's given the most weight here? Shield. I feel like, I mean, someone may, well, we can only carry so much. Can you sort by, well, I guess weight will sort by, that's probably the way to go, right? See, I don't know, this shield might be, someone could use it shortly if we get another party member, but at the same time, I'm seeing 45 pounds and 7 gold. 6 pounds, 7 gold. I mean, I don't know how much we need to worry about certain things, you know? Like, that shield's certainly beefy. That's got better value, that's got better value. Like, travel speed, does that matter right now? Although I don't know what the fatigue period means either. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's right, what we dropped, okay. Like, is that going up or something? Like, I don't know why it why did the fatigue period go up when we dropped stuff? What am I missing? Power shield. I mean, because, well, I don't know if we've ran it. Can anyone use a shield? Probably not. I'm probably getting too caught up on this. I'm just not sure how much certain things matter, you know? Hide armor. 25 pounds for 3 gold? That's terrible. Probably something we would use if we could use medium armor, but we can't. I guess we'll drop that as well. Well, that doesn't change us. We're still in medium, aren't we? Is there only 1 pound? So how far do we need to get back to light? I just figure, like, they mentioned about, like, collecting companions along the way type of thing, so maybe we'll keep those for right now, since that still holds us in medium. I'm just I'm curious about the fatigue period, if that's going up or something. Well, I'll keep quick saving anyway. Actually, I might do a hard save too, right? Probably best to do one of those occasionally. Oh, nice. Don't you think we already have enough trouble? Yeah, but, you know, it should be the least of our worries. Each character can carry a limited amount of weight based on the strength score. Each character carries the weight of their personal equipment as well as part of the party's shared stash. There are 3 stages of encumbrance: light load, medium load, and heavy load. Medium and heavy loads burden the character, limiting their abilities in battle. That does matter, but man, we really can't carry much, can we? So we're light there. Would that actually be better for us to use? On the arcane spell failure. Yeah, well, we don't really want that, I don't think. I mean, it seems too easy to hit medium. Like, we don't have much. Like, yeah, these are, like, excessive things, but they're literally a pound each, so they don't amount to much. I mean, alright, we'll worry about it shortly.
Never stop learning.
What are we got going in this way?
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
The pale elf looks eerie in the semi-darkness, like a ghost given for flesh.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
Tatuccio eyes Jaethal suspiciously.
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Jaethal looks at Lindsay as though at an annoying fly. Alright, she's on the team now. Well, that works. Go through the trap-filled hallway. Oh, do we have to go that way? Okay. Did that help us on that front at all? Yeah, so we just got her, which I thought maybe some stuff she could wear, perhaps? Yeah, that's better, right? I mean, it's less on the arcane failure, less armor penalty, slightly more dexterity, both medium, and this one, yeah, that's heavier, but fine. Oh wait, that's, no, I guess you got 2 less armor class, but then it's better on the other stats. Interesting. Assume her weapon's fine. It's looking pretty awesome. Looks like she can actually equip a shield, but that's a 2-hand weapon, so irrelevant, I guess. I'm still confused about this potion thing that is says it's a spell that's available to Lindsay. I really don't understand that. I don't know if it's just, yeah, no idea. Oh, I really don't, I really wish we could, how much do we need? Oh, right, it's marked. So we need to lose like 60. Which, like the tower shield is sort of, yeah, we need to just make that go bye-bye. It's not worth having, is it? Let's go sending again. Probably best just to drop that. Oh no, that's yeah, 20. Yeah, let's drop that. Almost there. Shield. I mean, they don't. Yeah. Probably both of them. That should make us light, right? No? Traps. You encounter many traps on your adventures. When any of your characters approach a trap, they will automatically make a perception skill check. On success, you will see the trap's location and the game will automatically pause. Traps vary in effect as well as difficulty to detect. Having identified a trap, you can click on it in order to have one of your characters make a trickery skill check to disable it. On success, the trap will be disabled. On failure, it will remain in place. However, if the result of a skill roll is less than the trap's difficulty by 5 or more, the trap will go off as if the character had triggered it. All check results can be found in the combat log. Okay. Just finish up here for a second. So why? Oh, we're a couple off. Literally just a couple off, I see. Oh wow, that's Masterwork Light Mace. It's worth 100. I see. Doesn't look as good. Isn't this better? Like the price tag? Oh, that's another expensive one. Yeah, the club is really not worth it. It takes us down a light. So fatigue gone. I guess we'll just drop things as needed. Apparently it's going to be difficult being a hoarder. Well, if we have to go that way, we may as well check... Oh. Or not. That's literally a dead end. Okay. Makes sense. Let's go in here first, I guess. Some more books. Sure. Is that going to knock us over? We're like, yeah, we're literally 0.1 off. That's a little bit silly, isn't it? Oh, I don't like the idea of throwing money away when it's so early, but you know, there's only so much we can do at the same time, isn't there? But I also don't want to throw away a weapon that someone might be able to use shortly, you know? Okay, these are probably a bit, they're probably not actually worth holding on to, are they? Let's just drop those. We'll keep 2 for good luck. Because that makes sense. I mean, not at all, but, you know, it's fine. Alright.
Look here!
Oh yes, I see. Right, so... One thing I'm not sure on right now with this game is how save scummy I should be or not. Because I feel like mostly not. I think that's more interesting for YouTube, but then personally I do tend to save scum games at times when it's something that I don't care about and I just want to, you know, experience the story type of thing. Yeah, not sure how to feel about that yet. Let me know if you have any thoughts on the matter. We'll just hope for the best.
Please.
Oh, good job, Lindsay. Now I don't have to worry about it.
Something.
Oh, and another one. Go for it, Lindsay. I trust you.
It's just not my lucky day.
So can we try again?
Anything else?
Oh, good job. Like something like that. I mean, we just have to deal with the consequences. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's definitely times in games like this where I would save scum something like that.
Would you look at that?
But I don't know if that's really the way to go.
Applause, please.
I got to and ah on that forever. But for now, we shall loot things. Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta do this to me? And so what does that do? So that's fatigue back at 13.3 hours. I really don't understand that. Like, what does that actually represent? Does that mean in that amount of time we would stop being fatigued, even if we're at medium? Or I don't really get that. Either way, so let's... I guess we want to go with, like, what's the best ratio? So, like, that's 40 pounds to 37. So that's these are actually not a good ratio, are they? Like, they're less than 1 gold to a pound. So, yeah, I think we'll just drop that. And 10 pounds to 4. That's not good. I'm just wondering if we're gonna use that, maybe. This fan, like, it's sort of weird that the light, well, I guess that's light heavy, they're different, aren't they, I guess. But like, this one is better, this one's worth way more. 25 to 25. I mean, this seems to be the one to drop, isn't it? Unless someone else can use it. Wait, you don't have any armor? Oh. Should probably give him one of those things then we dropped wherever that was. Was it... It wasn't in that lot. Was it was in here, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, they're nothing special, but I assume he can use one of them, right? No?
I can't use these.
Really? Why aren't you not very good? Drop. The bows. Let's drop them. Okay, definitely can't hoard much in this game. I'm quickly seeing that. The bows are more... Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be worried. I mean, anyone we find is going to have a weapon, and these are all pretty basic, so... That's fine. Let's drop a couple of things. We'll drop these when we need to. Probably. It just feels so wrong, you know? I like to hoard everything and sell everything. That's my typical way of playing. Maybe just stand still when I save. I don't always trust games with quick saves. And I believe there was a body around here. Yes, there was. What have you got for me? Cool. Spells. You found a scroll, a single-use item that allows you to use the spell that's written upon it. For a character to use it, that character must have the Use Magic device skill, or be of a class which could eventually learn to cast the spell. For convenience, it is best to place things like scrolls into characters' quick slots. Make sense?
Without a doubt.
What are you dallying for? I'm telling you, Jumandi's cache has to be here somewhere. Jumandi. Well, hurry it up, for stop, someone's coming.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Get ready for battle indeed. Alright, you... Can you shoot? Alright, just move up and shoot, I guess. Oh crap, I overmoved. Wait, yeah, can I can't,
Leave
can
this
I?
one to me.
I overmoved, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna step back a little. Kind of wasted that turn. Unfortunate. Can you hit from there? Because that'd be kind of nice. Very good. Did that do damage? No? I guess it dazed but didn't do damage? Because I thought that did, right? Or is it that one? This spell clouds the mind of a humanoid creature with 4 or fewer hit dice so that it takes no actions. Oh, did I mix up what I was using? Oh, I was thinking of the Scream one. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, come on, Mr. Assassin. Ooh, don't be smacking her. Not cool, man. Not cool. Yeah, health's down a bit, actually. I don't know, should I use this? Is that like something I should be using and then attacking? Is that the thing to do? Oh, nice. Slash the shit out of him. And... Right, do maybe a small move. Can you do anything from a distance? Oh no! I should have actually read that before I clicked it. I guess not. Ooh, lots of things here. Oh, there's a lot to learn.
Unworthy.
I guess we'll just skip that turn, that's fine. Well, not skip, but, you know, it's fine.
Just die already!
Boom. Good stuff. Alright. End turn. Really gonna have to get used to all this. I'm definitely pretty damn slow with combat so far. Wait, you have a heal, don't you? Or... Yeah, Cure Light Wounds, which is the spell that's associated with this that I find confusing. But you can only use that, I guess, 1 per rest or day or something. So, best to use one of these, I guess. And that counts for that, right? And then you can still shoot.
This is where I step in.
And missed, unfortunately. Still good, still good. Looks like I can do that. Is this off now? Like, should I use that first? Or is that going to screw me on...
You've made
I don't know.
Choice.
I probably should read things properly. Our slashes have been doing pretty well for us, though. Oh man, can you really not move that far? Is that your... This spell increases your base speed by 30 feet. I probably don't want to be using scrolls already, though, do I, really? The Judgment spurs Inquisitor to seek justice, granting a +1 sacred bonus on all attack rolls. This bonus increases by +1 for every 5 Inquisitor levels he possesses. At the 10th level, this bonus is doubled on all attack rolls. But I guess we can't get that far, can we? So is there no way she can attack this guy like right now? I guess I just have to move up.
Wretched things.
I assume so. It's fine, I guess. It's got to attack one of us. Alright, you do your thing.
My hat's dirty again.
Okay, you're missing all over the place, man. What about you?
Serves
Shoot
you
him in the
right.
foot. Or that, in the gut. That works. And I will slash the shit out of him to
It
finish.
comes to this.
Boom. Find and open a cache in Sword Lord Jamani Aldori's mansion. Okay. Sounds good to me. Alright, we need to not collect all, I realize now. Let's take that.
Keep your wits about you.
Take that. Skip on that. I assume that's the way to go, or... Not sure. Alright, need to gather everyone.
I can see my destination.
Yep. What do we got? I'll take those. And I'll take those. Rusty horseshoe. A merchant would pay well for it. Really? Not what I would call well paid, but it doesn't weigh much. Oh yes, this must... Alright, we must meant to go back that other way then. Why do they run sometimes and not other? Is that what I'm pressing or something? What are we going... Oh. What? Oh, okay. Do we... Okay. I'm not sure what the goal is here. All down, all up. What are we doing here? Okay. We've had them both up and down. I don't know what's... Is there an order? Something, oh, this one's in here as well. Are we meant to have them all up then, probably? I did have them all up a second ago. Assume... I didn't realize these were clickable.
There are many roads to success.
Ah, they are. Oh, and that's connected to that. Are they... I'll figure it out, maybe. I assume that one, and they're gonna be all up? No? Okay. I really don't know how this works. What am I missing here? Like, do they look different or something? Or is it just... That puts that up. Those two go together. What? Okay, so those are connected. Those are connected. And those are connected. Okay, so we need to match them. So you... Oh man, it's going over my head here. So... What else is connected to that one then? Or just them? Wait, so if I have that up, and like that... Let's see if I'm getting this right here. So if we do that... No, I definitely haven't got this quite right here. Well, they're matching now. And they connect. But then... And there's that. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We can cross this task with our list. Good stuff. Okay, took me a little bit longer than I feel like it should have, but we got there. Very nice. What else we got? Oh, fancy stuff. Cool. And fancy stuff. Cool. And a few this and that's. Although we're getting very close to medium again. Alright, so far so good.
Focus on the goal.
I'm also thinking that I'm definitely not going to be sure. Like, I'm really enjoying myself, so don't get me wrong, but I don't know if the first few hours is honestly going to be enough to tell. Like, I mean, we're still in this starting area. We haven't even presumably got anywhere close to the kingdom management stuff and everything yet, so... Yeah, I don't know. Good first impressions, though, don't get me wrong. But I feel like it's going to be a few more hours than I was thinking before I really know if I'm ready to play for over 100 hours, you know. But so far so good, I would say. Yeah, definitely just really feeling like there's so much I need to learn though, but yeah, some good stuff. What's going on out here? Oh, assassin, I assume that's why. More assassins. Yeah, can we enter combat in a way I'm not familiar with? Oh, is the time constantly moving?
Despicable.
And then our leader charged
we'll
forward.
get ready for combat. Oh, someone there. Oi, oi. Good. Keep the misses up. What's it? Inspire courage. A first level bard can use his performance to inspire courage in his allies, including himself, bolstering them against fear and improving their combat abilities. To be affected, an ally must be able to perceive the bard's performance. An affected ally receives a +1 morale bonus on saving throws against charm and fear effects, and a +1 competence bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls. So, oh, that is a okay. I think we'll stick with this for now. Oop. That didn't work so well. Move that way, I suppose. And my turn. Stabby time. Oh, so I ran out of those? I didn't think that one had a number on it. My mistake.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
That's not good. Step away a little. Maybe you can just miss too. That'd be real nice. And you did. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, now she can finally do something. Slash the shit out of him, please. Oh, that was quite satisfying. Yeah, I think I like the combat so far. There's still a sense of overwhelmingness in terms of how much I need to learn. Oh, I didn't realize she was there. Oh, I must have missed her. Did she say something? Did I miss? No? Harem? Oh. This is it. My time has come. Oh, grotesque. Take my soul. Oh, yeah. Okay. As for you... Are these... Yeah, I wish it would, like, indicate, or am I just supposed to know based on whatever it said before? Like, I don't know if these are per rest or per day. I mean, I guess to a degree right now it probably doesn't matter that much.
Out of my way!
But... Still. Good. Oh, go Casey. Casey? Oh, nice one. I assume that's Casey, right?
Any last wishes?
Like, I assume that's how you pronounce that. Not certain, but... Oop.
Unworthy.
Go for it. Oh, very nice.
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
The tiefling girl you saw at the reception before the attack stops nearby and waves her tail with excitement. That's cool.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
Yeah, a little bit. Knowledge, word check passed. You sound... Oh, is that... Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so the check happens before you try it then? Like, would this have, say, failed and just wouldn't... Alright, you sound like a Kalashite, am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
Oh, sounds good to me. There are assassins on the prowl. I don't think we've met. Wait, did we meet? I mean, briefly. The tiefling girl you saw at the reception. Yeah, I don't think we actually spoke, did we?
I am Kayesi, one of the many here who seek a better fate, answering the call of Lady Jamandi. But unlike the others, I never dropped my guard, day or night. It's why I'm still alive.
To KSC. Is that what it was? KSC? Not Casey. KSC. Okay. The girl gives you a mocking half bow. Fair enough. There are assassins on the prowl. We have to go.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Tiefling salutes you and runs ahead nimbly. Oh, you're not joining? That's too bad. Help the wounded dwarf. More corpses on the floor here. It's not easy to wash out the blood, you know. Indeed. Interesting priorities. Loot, please. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. What's about that? Maybe? Get a save down. Was there anyone else? Alright, let's see how you're doing. Can we do anything about you, or...?
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
A dwarf is lying on the ground, staring into the dark sky. He doesn't seem to have any severe wounds, but his trembling whisper is weak, as though he were on death's door. Okay, pour one of the dwarf's healing potions into his mouth. Diplomacy. Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. You barely got a scratch. Intimidate. Quit the act. Stand and fight, or I'll send you to your final rest. Sometimes skill checks are checked over the course of dialogue. For example, when trying to convince a character of something, the check or result determine the way the dialogue develops. The character in the party with the highest bonus in the desired skill is usually used to determine a check. Okay. So is that... You need 15? The best we have is a 9? Is that what that's saying? I mean, I think this is fine.
Too late. Forgive me.
Oh, come
Oblivion is calling.
The dwarf's wounds, shallow as they are, begin to heal, but he seems to not notice. He keeps whispering. Too late. Forgive me. What's wrong?
I'm dying. I knew this expedition was doomed. Oh, Grotus, my vision darkens.
Quit the act, stand and fight, or I'll send you to your final rest.
I can't hear you. I'm being taken away into the darkness.
Diplomacy.
You're wrong. Who would know better than I the severity of my own wounds? I can feel the last drops of vital force leaving me.
Okay.
Up, you faker! Just look at him! Dying, he says. What a buffoon! Come on, get up now, or I'll tap dance on your corpse.
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
The dwarf grunts as he regains his feet, and warily looks down at his blood-stained armor. Oh, he joined, did he? Spell conversion. Clerics and druids can convert their spells spontaneously. A cleric of good alignment doesn't need to prepare healing spells. They can spend almost any prepared spell to cast a cure spell of the same level. In the same way, a cleric of evil alignment doesn't need to prepare inflict spells. During character creation, clerics of neutral alignment can choose whether their converted spells cure or inflict. A druid can convert almost any prepared spell into summon nature's ally of the same level. Okay, some of that's just words to me, but yeah, we're getting there. Did this... Oh, so what are we at now? So now it's 300 for medium. Okay. Oh, which we're actually into. Really? Did I... What? Wait, what was it before? Did I pick up more... Oh, is it because of... Oh, right, I did pick up a couple of things, didn't I? So probably someone can use it, maybe? Is that just the regular chainmail? Oh, so you're where... Okay, you've got that on. What about this? What else do you use? Oh, you use the heavy shield. You might have been able to use that tower shield. And you got the mace in there. He's got nothing. Is this any better for you? No, not really. Well, since it's the same chainmail, he's actually... I think we can probably just drop one of them. Probably fine. Give us a bit of room. Alright. As for potions, I guess we can give you a couple of them. Probably a good idea. Let's give you another one. I think that's all good for now. Hopefully. Still feel like I don't know what I'm doing, but getting there. Alright, anything around here to loot? Is this somewhere to go? Oh yeah, that actually shows the loot there. Oh, that's interesting. Kinda cool. So she went off this way, didn't she? I don't know where we're supposed to actually be going. Formations. Group formation is half of any victory. The formation system will help you hold the line in combat. Click this button to select one of the standard formations, or you can create your own.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Okay. Is that... I mean... Dwarf should be up here, right? No? Or is that because I sort of need to rearrange then? We'd probably want it like that, eh? Something like that. Yeah, we can do that. Do we want to be going up here, or...?
Without a doubt.
I'm trying not to, you know, jump ahead on the story or whatever, like, until we do things, but... I don't know which way we're actually meant to be going. Oh, is this just like a little storage room?
My search was not in vain.
One of your characters has detected a hidden object after rolling a successful perception skill check. Objects found in this way are highlighted with a purple outline. Cool, cool. So could we have found, like... Did that just show because of our perception check, or could we have, like, found that if we just looked carefully otherwise, or...
I will guide.
Not too sure on that. Okay, interesting. Gold ring, sure, thank you. Ooh, masterwork longsword. Yes, thank you. The gate is securely locked. Okay. Is that something I assume that means we can't do anything with it? Yeah, we found a few of these masterwork things now, haven't we? Got the masterwork light mace. The bow doesn't say that, but it's also worth 100 gold, the same as them. Interesting. Alright, we're still light, so that's all good. Moving on. All good? Yes. I assume we must be nearly getting to the end of this place.
I can see my destination.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I need some... Oh, hello. What might yous be doing? Oh, it's KSE there, okay. See if there's anything over this way. Oh, I think we've explored everywhere. Although, yeah, no, I think we've explored everywhere. What's going on here? Just having a little chit chat.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere.
Stout man's unshaven face is covered with scars. There's blood on his armor, but he doesn't seem to notice his wounds are as he confidently gives orders to the guards.
Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Who are you?
Keston, House Gares, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do.
True.
If I were a rich and influential lady like Jamandi, I'd also get myself a manly captain of the guard. Or two.
The girl casts a coy look at Keston and remarks sweetly. What's going on here?
Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to avoid inhaling the smoke. We'll be right behind you. We just need to put out the fire first to save the mansion.
So someone opened the gate, eh?
Considering Lady Jamandi's fame, I'm not surprised that a whole pack of assassins were unleashed on her, including a giant. But what's at stake? What could anyone hope to gain?
The tiefling swinks, obviously curious and thinking quickly. Do you need help putting out the fire? Why
No,
not?
we'll manage. I've got my best people here, those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help them.
Where's the hole?
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway.
Keston points to the burning building. I'll go immediately. I didn't seem to have a choice.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
The tiefling girl starts off and dashes through the fire.
May Abadar keep you safe.
So where's Amiri? Wait, Amiri? Is it Amiri? Am I forgetting her name? The awesome barbarian. Might be forgetting her name. So sorry, Amiri, who's possibly not Amiri. Is this going to be ouchy? Illustrated book episodes. Some game events play out as illustrated book episodes. The decisions you make during these episodes can have a drastic impact on the development of the game's plot. As with dialogues, you will often need to make various skill checks during these episodes. Depending on the circumstances, sometimes you will need to choose one of your party members to perform an action, and sometimes an action will be automatically performed by the character with higher skill. Okay. And so our adventure started, earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Mana, and not all by that scoundrel of Tatuccio. I'm forgetting his name, Tatuccio. I think that's how you say it anyway. Led by Mana, and not at all by that scoundrel Tatuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we tried to find a less dangerous passage, covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside, drenched ourselves in buckets of water. I'm pretty sure that's not a good idea, right? Like, it sounds like a good idea, but doesn't it, like, I honestly don't know, but I feel like this... because if it's, like, really hot, like, evaporate quickly and dry your skin out more or something? Or am I just talking shit? That sounds, I don't know. See, with something like this, I might do some reloads. I'm really not sure. Like, let me know if you have any feelings towards reloads. I don't know. 'Cause I don't know, depending on the consequences and certain things, like, I'm more inclined to reload for the sake of enjoying the story in a certain way type of thing. But, I don't know, I feel like that's a mixed thing to do on YouTube for some reason. I don't know. Let's try that though. Seems like a thing to do. Alas, there was no safe passage. The villains who'd attacked the mansion knew what they were doing. The only path to the banquet hall led straight through the fire, which kept spreading despite the guards' best efforts. Having ascertained this, I think that's the better. It covered our mouths and nose and mouths before we rushed inside. We shouldn't have wasted our time looking for... Oh, while we did, the fire caused extensive damage to the mansion. As soon as we entered, we heard a horrible cracking sound as the flaming wall next to us quickly slanted, threatening to fall on our heads. With no time to think, we darted away from the wall, attempting to avoid it. I don't know what we have. One of us heroically pushed the others forward, taking the weight of the blow at themselves. Ouch. I don't know what we have in this way. Like, I don't know who has what. We went forward hoping to make it under the wall before everything crashed down. Because we don't have mobility, I know that. But I assume one of us might, or I'm gonna just, because I honestly don't know. Succeeded at a reflex check, good. I don't know what saved us that day, maybe the gods, or luck, or just our only dexterity, but the flaming logs and red hot bricks didn't hit any of us. The way back was blocked, but we weren't turning back anyway. We only had one way to go. Gained 9 experience. Okay. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Mana led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tachuchio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valeri, one of the guards I'd chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flames, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are 2 more, she shouted as she passed by us. They are wounded, help me pull them out. Tatuchio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Mana rushed to save the guards from the fire, shouted to Valeri that she should leave them and join us to help. Well, I mean, I don't know what we have. I guess this is something where I should have really reviewed the party. Also, can we quick save here? Curious about that. Shout to Valeri that she should leave them and join us to help. I don't know, like, I mean, because we can just do both, but I guess there's always consequences for such things. It does seem like she's probably the one to save, right? I wish I had a better idea of what we actually had. Because I don't know, like, do we have any? Well, we have persuasion. It's probably the move to make, maybe. Failed. Valeri hesitated. For this valiant warrior, 2 things came above all else. Loyalty to her pledge and duty to her comrades in arms. Now she had to choose one or the other. A burning house is no place for arguments. While Amana tried to convince the beautiful guard to join our team, we all inhaled a lot of smoke and received several rather painful burns, but in the end Valeri agreed, and our small team bravely made our way to the dome of the banquet hall, where the battle was already in full swing. Oh, so I guess it did work either way, she agreed, but we suffered burns because of the fail? Okay. And where is Cassie? She was supposed to wait for us. One of your characters fatigued. This is just one of the negative conditions that can affect you during the game. To notify that your character is under the effect of the condition, a symbol will appear near their portrait. To find out more about the character's condition, open the character screen. Oh, a whole bunch of us are fatigued. Well, that doesn't seem good. A fatigued character cannot charge and takes -2 penalty to strength and dexterity. Doing anything that would normally cause fatigue causes the fatigued character to become exhausted. After a complete rest, fatigued characters are no longer fatigued. I assume there's nothing we can do about that right now. I don't know. Oh, should I be using the masterwork, by the way? I mean, it's the exact same, right? Is there a benefit to, like, the masterwork, or? I mean, it's fancier. Is that a reason to go for it? Maybe? Alright. Let's do a actual save, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. Oh yeah, she joined our team. Cool. Oh god, do you need help or something? You good? Thank you, Valeri. I owe you my life. Alright, moving on. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. It shows all the loot. Wow, alright, that's a pretty nice feature. Double check there wasn't anything. I don't think there was anything worth grabbing, eh? Someone might be able to use that now. Wait, wait, why are we well into medium now? What? Oh. Wait, so this has gone down as we've gained party members? Because wasn't that at like 300 for medium? Wait, I'm confused. What? Okay, something going over my head here again. So we can carry less to be at medium, even though we have more people? Oh wait, the fatigue's probably knocking it all back, right. Ah. Okay. That's a little awkward. Well, if we're stuck in medium, we may as well just take these. I mean, it doesn't change it, does it? Like, medium's medium. I'm not saying that's the best way to go, but... I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, we're fatigued anyway. Reinforcements already on the way. Say your press, scum. Ooh, critical. Help Jumanji fight the assassins. The help has arrived. Quick, we need to save Lady Jumanji. I feel like I keep saying that weird. Alright, let's do an actual thing. Do we just get in there then? Like, what do we...
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Oh, okay. Like, this is not gonna be... Wait, did she already beat that massive thing? That's crazy. Like, this is not gonna go good. Oh, are you serious? What? Really? Ah, man. Like, I'm dead from one. So this is where I was tempted to reload after that, the fire thing, because I don't know if that's what caused our fatigue. Because that's, yeah, I don't know, I feel mixed on it, because like, I feel like if I was playing by myself, I would have reloaded that until I got a success, because that's the story I want to go with, sort of thing. Because that's, yeah. That's like not great. Like I'm dead first round here. That's awkward. I guess we just gotta start trying to kill people. Might be doing a reload here somewhere. I don't know, can I revive? I don't actually know. I don't think I can. Let's get you up, I guess. Might regret that. Can we hit a couple people with that? No, we cannot. What about some acid? No, I guess anyone, doesn't matter. Wait, why did that...
Leave this one to me.
What's happening? Did I walk too far? Not sure what I just did then. Yeah, I don't see how we survive this, like, at all. And I hate that I'm dead in this. That's like, I don't know. This makes the fight less interesting. I don't know, I'm honestly tempted to reload back before her and do those checks, but... I don't know. Yeah. I'm very indecisive on that. What is this? Channeling positive energy. Interesting. Channeling positive energy causes a burst that heals all living creatures in a 30-foot radius, centered on the cleric. The amount of damage healed, that sounds pretty nice. I assume that doesn't revive me though, does it? Is there like a revive we can use or anything? Bless allies, maybe? Morale boost? Yeah, let's maybe do that. I don't know. Might be helpful. And I think that's probably fine. I don't know. I don't see how this is going to go well. Oh, who was that? Oh, was that an opportunity? Okay. Well, to be fair, most of them don't seem to be focusing on us, but
strike is one.
go a normal attack with her. Good. So where's... Well, yeah, where is she? Is she dead? Where are they aiming? Wasn't she in here? The person whose name I'm forgetting repeatedly? Weird dialogue. Jamandi, that's it, Jamandi. Don't let them through. Jamandi dies tonight. Oh, that's no. Yeah, so where did she go? I didn't see... Did she get out of there and escape, or...? Alright, either way, Right, you don't have anything you can do from a distance, can you? Guess we only want to walk to there. We can hit something next time. I guess. Don't really know what I'm doing. Feels like a sudden escalation in the combat we're dealing with. Like, there's quite a lot of them. I don't know, but like, if we wipe, I guess we just have to reload a save anyway, do we? Or... So I feel like they're gonna have to miss a hell of a lot of attacks for us to not wipe. Should we be going at the assassin leader, maybe?
You deserved it.
Okay, good job there. That was not very helpful. Just go with this guy, I think. Keep it simple. Try and knock down their numbers. Rift Channeler A. Yeah. Well, we might survive. Maybe. You can imbue a target with Chaos as a melee touch attack. For the next round, anytime the target rolls a d20. And maybe we'll just go with a hammer smack. Mace smack. There we go. That works. Oh, so she's attacking on her own. Interesting. She's not actually... Yeah. Oh, she's not in there. I didn't realize that. Oh, you can't... Wait, you're... yeah, so we've got the fatigue too. Right. Guess she can only move. Can't really do much else. I mean, I suppose we may as well move more? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where... Is she, like, here somewhere? Are they shooting at that, or...? I'm not really sure what's going on there. Can she get close enough to hit someone? Oh yes, you can hit the leader. Alright, that works. Assume that's that was unfortunate. And I'm dead. Hopefully... Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can do. Like, I don't know if there's actually some way I can be reviving myself right now. I'm just not aware, or...
Any last wishes?
Good job. Sort of. Move up a little. Do that. You know what? Shoot at him. Or whatever you're gonna do. No?
Out of my way!
Did that fail? Was it because I got attacked? I don't know what's happened. I feel like I'm really not doing very well here. So going into the battle with fatigue and... Yeah... Definitely leaning towards a reload being actually necessary here, not just
Your life ebbs low.
Yeah, I mean, look at how many there are. I'm gonna go with a reload. Yeah. I am a bit mixed on doing it, but honestly, there's a learning curve and things are not doing very well at all. I think this is the one. Just before we go through. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll just sort of wing things here a little bit here, and then give me feedback on what you think of it, I guess, if you're making it through all this with me. Let's do a real save here. Assume that does a real save when I do that.
You, run and get an... Aha! Son of a get-tested house...
Well,
someone
talk through these just because we actually did ask them.
Run through the...
Fire doesn't...
We've already done them, so... Good. So, I guess we can do a quick save here now after the dialogue. And we'll go through. All good. Yeah, the drench... Yeah, so we're not going to find... We'll go for that. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way. While we may not have planned on going back, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red-hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Mana led us stubbornly through the flames. Oh yes, we read that. So... Oh, are they... They're lesser this time, weren't they? Wasn't it like 19 and 20? Oh, athletics plus... Yeah, so does that mean like there's no hope of that? Like I don't understand... Like what does DC mean for one? The dice check or something? Or something completely unrelated to that? Because I don't know like how this actually calculates at all. Like does the +3 meaning like there's a dice roll and then we get +3, so there's actually a chance of this? Like I'm not actually sure how that works. But considering this is we're showing a +3 and a 15 and this is a +9 with a 16, I assume this is probably the way to go. Okay, succeeded a diplomacy check. Valeri hesitated. For this valiant warrior, two things come among us: loyalty to her pledge and duty to her comrades in arms. Now she had to choose one over the other. Mana showed exceptional eloquence. No easy thing with the flames rolling all around. With a heavy sigh, Valeri stopped arguing and followed us to the dome of the banquet hall, where the battle was already in full swing. Well, that worked out better. She's still fatigued though, interesting. Whereas compared to before, where every single one of us was fatigued. Yeah, not ideal. I don't know, I still feel mixed doing a reload, technically, but I mean, if we wiped, we'd have to do it anyway, but, yeah. Though still, that was like, when we walked in, we got hit with a 14, which I guess that's part of the RNG of that. Like, yes, you can't really help it. So, we might want to adjust our formation to... Because we're meant to be a tank, but we're not exactly the most tanky character right now, are we? She's actually, well, they're probably more tanky, honestly. I think we may actually want to adjust like that. Because we're, yeah. Well, she's even got 14. I feel like, yeah, we might just want to order by health. Not perfect, but might be a decent way to go, maybe. Alright, the uncollected loot. Well, we're still in medium, so... Well, actually, that's... Yeah. That's not what I should be doing, is it? Because, I mean, it does penalize... Yeah. So I should actually be dropping stuff, not trying to take things. Because we really do want to be light for the fight, don't we? Put the masterwork on. Did that get us down enough? No, we need to drop 30. Alright, let's drop that. And we'll drop that. Gets us down to light. That's quick save. And let's get going. Alright, let's see how we do this time. We're in a little bit better position. I don't know, I feel like quick, like, you know, well, it's borderline safe scumming, but it's, I don't know, I feel like some of it's maybe necessary. Especially when I'm learning. Reinforcements already the way. Say your prayers, scum. Now maybe we can actually watch this time and see what happens here. So I don't know where she went last time. Oh, I guess we should get into the fight though, right? Oh, she just smashed it. Don't let them through. So is she still doing stuff, or is it going to be turn by turn? Because yeah, I don't actually know where she went, if she escaped, or... Yeah. We daze someone? Like, no? But it looks like they work. Is it worth dazing? Might be. Could be. We'll see. I feel like if I knew, well, you could never know, I suppose. But I feel like, yeah, it's like hindsight's always 20/20. Eh? But saying, if I knew we'd be getting a fight like this, it would have saved up some of those like things we can only use per day or per rest. But yeah, it's one of the things easier said than done, isn't it? So is she running through now? Okay, see that's what where did she go? All she did was like attack it, but now she's disappeared. So I don't actually understand what happened then, even though we saw it. Anyway. What do you want to do here? Falling upon the strength and wisdom of deity, you gain +1 luck on attack and weapon damage rolls for every 3 caster levels. When laying your hand upon a creature, you channel negative energy that deals 1d8 points of damage. That's something we want to do? Maybe? Oh, was that... Did I misunderstand that? Like, that didn't do anything. What? Or is that... So does that not work immediately? Like...
Unworthy.
I don't really understand what just happened. When laying your hand upon a creature, you like what it says standard action, like... I don't really understand why that didn't do anything. Cast a defensive check succeeded. Cast inflict light wounds. But didn't do anything. I don't know. I'm sure these are like very obvious things once you understand, but I just don't actually understand what just happened then.
Leave this one to me.
I'm going with a normal attack. I don't understand some of this stuff still. No idea what these guys are doing either. Are they attacking someone, just buffing or something, or... I guess it probably says somewhere. Mirror image. Alright, we'll just deal with what we can. Okay. Who are we up to? Alright, you... Yeah, just go for a smack. I think that's fine. Oh, I forgot to give her potions. That's unfortunate. You can move through a threatened square without provoking an attack of opportunity when enemy using acrobatics. I don't know what all these things are. Oh, okay, there's some full round thing. Okay, it's probably, yeah, there's a lot of things I really need to just learn and pay more attention to. I think it's definitely harder to learn, I feel like, while talking as well. Because, I don't know, there's just a, yeah. It's like an added disconnect. It's very easy to sort of look over certain things and yeah, kind of hard to explain, I guess. But anyway,
Do not falter.
Indeed, you can choose to take a -4 penalty on attack rolls and combat maneuvers to gain a +2 dodge bonus to your armor class. If you have 3 or more ranks of mobility, you gain a +3 dodge to armor class when fighting defensively. I think that's fine for now. We might do this. Do the blessing since we're all alive. Could be worth it. And you gain the supernatural ability to make a melee attack with a morale bonus on damage rolls equal to half your... what? You gain the supernatural ability to make a melee attack with a morale bonus on damage rolls equal to half your level in the class that gave you access to this domain. Yeah, man, I feel like some of this stuff, it's just like words going through my brain. Yeah, so I just have so little experience with this type of stuff. You know, I feel like I need to read a book to really understand it all. But hopefully it won't be too bad, just trying to slowly figure things out. Let's just go with a normal attack. One more dead is good. And hopefully you can help with that. Oh, very nice. Also, can we actually... No. I didn't know if we could yeah, cannot save during combat. That makes sense. That would allow for some pretty significant saves coming, which, I mean, you know, it's a choice, I guess, but yeah.
Serves you right.
That was unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely not using, like, you know, turns as strategically as I could. Alright, I don't understand what that did. Like, it didn't seem to do anything, so I'm just going with a normal attack. Oh, so is that like a buff thing? Like it sets it? I guess?
Wretched things.
Lots to learn, lots to learn. Maybe walk over there. Shoot this guy.
Just die already!
Hope for the best. Well, actually, yeah, he keeps using that, but not... I guess you have to click to use the crossbow. That's what I was meaning to use and have meant to use multiple times. If you could miss the... Oh, that'd be great. Thank you. Protection from... That's not helpful. Don't really need all you turning towards us. Miss, please. Good. Misses are very helpful. Wait, what's the red there? Well, let's go here. I want to get her, the tanky person, a bit closer that way. How are we doing? We're fine on health, because they have that heal that sounded good.
Repent.
Smack. Almost. Miss, please. Good. Really trying to rely on misses, which is like not the best way to go, but could do a charge. Would that just be dumb? Putting myself... Yeah, it might be. I want to, but I feel like charging is probably not actually the smartest thing. We'll take down what we can, one at a time. And you gonna do something awesome? Yeah, pretty good. Maybe try and daze the leader. That could be good. Does that work? Oh, it will. Okay, saved. That's too bad. Okay. They're doing something or other. Yeah, I don't know what the situation with the circle currently is, but... we have to just move up with her. She's not... Yeah, it's sort of... You have to... I don't... Actually, there's just so much I need to get used to and figure out and stuff. Something here I can be using. Oh, right, she got charge here. I guess... Can I put that here? I guess I could be putting things here, couldn't I? You automatically hit and score a critical hit. If the defender survives the damage, he must make a fortitude save or die. Delivering... Okay. Interesting. I don't want to do a charge. I don't know if that's the best move, but we'll see how it happens. Really? Oh, it's a mirror image? Ugh, that was a waste then. That's unfortunate. So how do I actually use the crossbow with him? Or is that because that was selected like that? Like, is this going to use the crossbow?
Time to get my hands dirty.
Oh, it is. Okay, good. I don't know if we should be taking the others out or if we get the mirror images down. Oh, Amiri! Hello. Nice one. Amiri, was that what I said before? I don't remember. I like ya, but I'm terrible with names. Takes me a minute for them to click in properly. Oh, that was an ouchie. So you've got that thing as well. You do have charge, but I guess you can't use it. Oh, no, charge is already there for you, isn't it? Okay, so why can't you use charge? Why is it unavailable? One enemy creature within... I don't know. Is that because there's no one within line of sight within distance, maybe? Or can you use this? Or either way, go hit him, I guess. That'll get rid of the last mirror image. As for you, you're down to half health. Can imbue your target with chaos as a melee touch attack. You gain a temporary intuitive insight into the immediate future during your next attack. Your next single attack roll, if made before the end of the next round, gains a +20 insight bonus. Additionally, you are not affected by the mischance that applies to attackers trying to strike a concealed attack. Okay. I feel like with him I might just move and then have a potion. Please tell me I gave you potions. I did, good. Yeah, just drink up, that's fine. Oh, that only... Wow, that only heals +3. Those are kind of shitty then, aren't they? I didn't realize they were like so low. Okay, that's fine. All good. Hopefully we can just survive. I'll take all the misses we can get in the meantime. Can you charge anyone from there? Probably not. And it seems like I can move a fair distance and hit people, which is nice.
So it comes to this.
So hopefully this does some nice damage. Please. Oh, nice. Wait, was that nice? Oh, that was nice. Good job. Yeah, we're definitely doing better than last time, which I think it sort of shows, like, you really can't underestimate... I mean, it's not all been that, there is the RNG factor, but you certainly can't underestimate the difference of having, like, most of your party fatigued and being medium encumbrance, and, like, yeah, no, you really need to be at your best, I think. Like, you know, I mean, I've still got just so much to learn, but, yeah. What do I want to do? I could probably... Can I try daze you now? Ah, bitch. That was a waste then. Move you up a bit though. For next time. Not sure what you're doing, but Amiri, if you could just slash the shit out of them, that'd be pretty great. Yeah, so let me read this again. Full round. As a full round action, you can use a melee weapon to deliver a coup de grace to a helpless opponent. So you will automatically hit and score a critical hit. If the defender survives, must make a fortitude save. DC 10 plus take a space. You can't deliver a coup de grace against a creature that is immune to critical. So what's like... It says a helpless opponent, but what does that mean? I'm seeing a red X, so I guess not on them. You know what? Go for that. That seemed like it'd be worthwhile. And not bad, if I do say so myself. Now, if you go here, I reckon we can double hit with the fire. I assume there's no... Is there party damage? I'm just gonna hope not. I don't know if that did party damage. Did it? It may have done. That's unfortunate. Please don't hit me. I'm quite enjoying being alive. Okay, he can do a heal next, so that'll actually work out alright. Yeah, just hit. That's good. And it's fine. You can do which one was it? Heal all living creatures. Yeah, that one. That should be good. Oh, it's only all one. Well, I suppose that helps somewhat. Can I do anything else helpful? Not really. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to actually... No, it's fine. Just don't aim at me. That'd be nice. Oh, wait, no, I can have a potion, can't I? That doesn't use my attack. Good. And let's try and kill you. There we go. Much better. I mean, that seems like a good one to take down. Let's move you up a bit, eh? Take down someone. We could try. No, let's not worry about days. Let's just shoot. Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, do your little channel-y thing. And wait, can we charge you? Yeah, go for it. I do like the charge. Good job. Yeah, still not sure what the situation is over here, but that's fine. Yeah, so I guess there is party damage. Is that what I think that's what happened there? That's unfortunate. What are we doing here? Just do that. That's fine. Eat some magic missile, Bowman. And all good. Amiri, love it. She's been like one hit killing like every time we've seen her, I think. Yeah, I think we're down to just the last one. Nice. Almost. Finish off.
Waste.
Oh, so close. Don't go aiming at me. Oh, was that Amiri? In your faces, jerks. Praise be Aristil. We made it. Oh, so he was aiming at me. Can we get a save down? Good, we can. There's a lot of loot around this place. So we definitely want those. Definitely want them. Probably fine on that. Grab those. Man, we're getting plenty of potions at least. That's always nice. Let's just jump. Is that everyone? Looks like it. I'm gonna save again. Maybe even do a real one. Wait, so am I just, when I do that, am I over-saving things, or what am I doing with that? Oh no, okay, that's fine. So it said to talk to her, but I don't know where she is. That's what I was a bit confused on. Lindsay, Tuccio, Mana, KSC, Valeri, Aram, Jathel, Amiri. I think I got them all. Oh, it's Tartuccio, isn't it? Some of them they look symbol or something, but okay, all good. Oh, interesting. That shows. Okay. Can we talk to Amiri? Not even departed, and we already won our first battle. Seems like a good omen, right? Maybe. We won, but it's a bitter victory. All of the brave heroes who had assembled this hall were mere hours ago. Only a handful still live. Does this mean our expedition to the Stolen Lands will be cancelled? Let's see what the Sword Lord has to say. Speak with Jamandi. I don't know where they are, but... Oh! Were they in stealth? Time to count our losses, I suppose. Was that what was going on? I was really confused by that. Oh, KSC, how you doing? So many deaths, the night stokes our rage. The grief and tears will come at dawn. Kind of poetic. What about you, Zvenk something something? Oh, Esvanki Keeg. An unheard of atrocity. Mark my words, we'll find out who was behind it.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
As Jamani catches her breath, she looks over the trashed banquet hall and salutes the survivors. And yeah, so just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you, Mana and Tartuccio. Really?
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
We actually died last time, but different timeline, I suppose. Tachi points his finger towards you. Mana, I see. A liar attack, that works. Knowledge world check pass. I have no connection to Pitax, but Tachuchi's name, accent, and clothes seem like he came straight from there. Which of us looks more like they might be Iroveti's spy? Tachuchi trying to set me up. He's the one who gave me this ring. Yeah, but that seems like a good one.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
I don't really give a shit what you think. I mean, why do we even need her? Like, I mean, she's important, I guess, but I don't know.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
The tiefling is obviously... The tiefling. I think it's teeth, right? The tiefling is obviously embarrassed.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy and the mug of a spy.
Aw, man, I knew I liked Amiri for a reason. I bet my life despises anyone but Mana. Hell yeah. Ah, Amiri. She better be able to be a party member. I will not be happy. She's awesome.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Oh, really?
And not just that. Upon finding the guard's salaries in the armory, he immediately pocketed it all.
Well, that part's a little true. Sometimes your character has to make difficult decisions relying on their conscience, or lack thereof. Such decisions impact your character's alignment, gradually shifting your character towards good or evil, lawful or chaotic. Some dialogues feature special options that are available only to characters with certain alignments. Lawful neutral. We weren't trying to take the money, we just wanted to keep it away from the bandits. Chaotic neutral. So what if we did? The guards weren't able to handle their responsibilities, so we should teach them a lesson. I mean... Well... See, I'm a little bit mixed on these dialogue choices, actually, because... Like, why... Like, this is a lawful neutral choice, right? But why couldn't we just bullshit? Like, why is there not an option? Like, I feel like there should be an option to lie. Like, you should be able to use this exact same thing, except lie. You know, like, even if we gave it back. To just sort of get ourselves out of suspicion. You know, sort of, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I would choose more, I would go with the lie, you know? So what if we did? The guards weren't able to handle their responsibilities, so we decided we should teach them a lesson. I mean, that's sort of, yeah, I don't know if that's a good option.
I see you don't scare easily. You'll do well in the stolen lands. But I'm going to have to ask you to return the money.
You know, you win some, you lose some.
Of course, theft is not to be condoned. But when the fire burns around you, and you are but one step away from death, would it not be insane to worry about laws and rules? I see this not as a crime, but as a unique wisdom visiting us as we stood at the face of oblivion.
Harem's kind of a weirdo, but appreciate that.
There is a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
Yeah.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
Oh, what trick now?
Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire, and as we were approaching the room, we saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did our leader do? He passed right on by, mercilessly leaving them to their fates. Simply heartless.
Oh, he just sounds like a piece of shit. New true good, new true. I regret that I couldn't save everyone. I would if I could. I'm sad for the parish, but I had to decide between helping them and helping Lady Aldori. Forgive me if I chose wrongly. Yeah, heartless, so what? I'm not going to worry about guards' lives when their ruler's life is at stake. No, I mean, this is the true one.
Alas, sometimes such decisions must be made. Don't blame yourself. You did the right thing.
See, I'm a bit mixed. So I did succeed a check for that. I don't really like that. I feel like that should just be what we're... I mean, I guess, you know, there's still, she has to believe us and stuff, but... Yeah, that's why there's some things about these type of games that I do feel mixed on. Like I love it, but I also, like, if it was my choice of exactly how I want things, which is not to say it should be that way, just my own personal prayer, it would be like, this would just be the choice, and that's just the way it is. We wouldn't have to also succeed a check, you know? Like, that's sort of my thing about how I said about... Yeah, I would often reload if I was just playing by myself to get a success on that, because that's the story I want to unfold. But that's also sort of, you know, in many ways against the spirit of how an actual tabletop RPG works. So, yeah, there's a bit of conflict there with how I enjoy things versus reality or something, yeah.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
Thank you.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Sounds like she didn't... are you agreeing with my choice? Her tone suggested otherwise, but she's agreeing with what I did, right?
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Alright, so we just have to kill Tartuccio. Gotcha. This is interesting though, so does that mean... Like, who's gonna come with who? Because, I mean, Amiri's got to come with us, right?
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If Tartuccio allows, I would join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
That's fine, but you are making a worse choice. Like, that's the thing, I may not be the best guy right here, but Tartuccio is clearly a lying, scheming piece of shit. So, you know.
And I like our leader. What wisdom lies in minding orders, laws, and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow? I will go with his team.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
What? I'm actually... What? I didn't get that one, because that's what I said, like, she sounded like she didn't agree with me, but she did, didn't she? Because I did choose to... Or is it because she would have preferred I choose that evil option, basically dismissing the guards' lives entirely? Because, I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's like, yeah, choose a priority, but it doesn't mean just dismiss the guard lives entirely, because that, I don't know. That's unfortunate, though. I wanted her to come with me. Damn.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
Good to have you, Lindsay.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least, not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
This is really interesting. So all those little well, it's not a ton, but you know, the little choices along the way, just like getting through all this, has actually determined who our party ends up. Wasn't expecting that. But Harrim though, he's a cleric, right? So that's a winner.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
Oh, Miri, you are the best. You are the absolute best.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Alright, so, first mission, kill Tartuccio. Good stuff.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't blame you. I just had to kill Tartuccio, unrelated, because I don't like him, and he's pissed me off.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Yeah, it's disappointing that she's not going to be on our team. But so I guess who do we end up then? We have Amiri, Harrim, and Lindsay. Right? Was that all?
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Yeah, we will, after we kill Tartuccio. Achievement unlocked. Assassinating the assassins. I'm Lindsay, the author of the book you, my dear reader, hold in your hands. I once studied at the Academy of Arts in Pitax, but I decided that a real bard... Come on!
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
Oh. Yeah, so, alright, so yeah, we have Harrim, Lindsay, and Amari. Get a rival. Me? Oh, that's actually a... Okay. This is the map of the Stolen Lands in their vicinity. To set out, click on one of the arrows near your party token. You can learn the whereabouts of significant locations by talking to characters or happening upon them during your journey. After learning about a location, you must find the way there yourself. Along the way, random encounters await. You may be attacked by monsters, or you may meet new acquaintances. After exiting the location of a random encounter, you will not be able to return there. Oh, okay. So I think that definitely merits a save. And not loading, but yeah, so... Yeah, I guess, so who went with him? So, was it just her and... Wait, who else went with him? Was it just them two? Who am I forgetting? No, because the fire... What, the fire lady... I'm forgetting, there's too many names. Yeah, she's gonna stay behind. Was there someone else not in the party? Because Amiri, like, she wasn't in the party during that, but she's joined with us. Okay, interesting. So, I wonder, like, I mean, how many ways can that play out? Like, is it just that, like, one way or the other? Because it seemed like for her, it wasn't, it was literally, I mean, at least from my perspective, it seemed like it was just that singular dialogue choice that made the difference. With her, as opposed to the actual actions beforehand. And she doesn't seem like a great judge of character because, yeah, even if you thought what I did was questionable, if you cannot see the slime dripping off this shady prick, I don't know what to tell you. Amiri is like pure gut instinct. I mean, she seemed to trust what I was doing, but like, she's like, you know, yeah, I like her. She's great. Very good. Well, I think that is definitely going to do it for the first one here, because if my record is correct, it's like over 3.5 hours, getting close to 4 hours at this point, which is holy shit. That's quite long. Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah, I don't think I have too much to say so far. I think I'm just gonna honestly have to let a lot of this sink in. I'm still not sure about things. I'm really enjoying it, don't get me wrong. Really good first impressions. I like the story setup. I'm liking the characters. Voice acting's been really good so far. I mean, I don't expect that amount to keep up, but it's been really good. Yeah, definitely a lot to love. I'm definitely going to give this a good number more hours, see how things play out. Like, so far I'm good, don't get me wrong. But yeah, there's still, I don't know, there's a lot to take in from these first few hours. There's still a ton to learn. Yeah, there's just a lot to it, so. But, yeah, I guess I can just say if you made it through all this with me, Abram, thank you very, very much. I feel like it's been an interesting start, we'll say that much. But yeah, I don't think I could say much right now other than it is a good start. I am liking things, but I need to sort of let everything sink in. Probably re-go over some stuff, like, now that I've got sort of a baseline of how things are in the game as well as outside, I think I'll be able to, like, I don't know, just, I don't know, try and get a better idea of things a bit, try and go over some of the stuff that have happened. Yeah, any comments very much appreciated on things that I've misunderstood or missed or, you know, all that kind of stuff that I've been confused about. But yeah, it was good. What the hell is the time? Well, it's only 1 AM. I guess that's not bad. Well, I guess I said it was like 9 AM when we started, yeah, so it's been nearly 4 hours, but not too late despite playing for so long. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll probably jump back into it tomorrow, I reckon. Unfortunately, because this is so long, it's probably not going to be up for a few days, technically. Because it's mainly the processing time. I mean, uploading, yeah, like uploading a 4-hour long video is like, that's going to take most of a day for me. It does take quite a while. I mean, it'd probably be at least like 15 hours or something to upload. And then the processing time's going to be like at least a day. So, yeah, that's sort of the awkward thing with these longer videos. But honestly, with this kind of game and the way it is, I'm probably going to be aiming longer. I think it's the kind of game where I'm better off just, you know, settling it at the night time and playing like, you know, at least 2-3 hours at a time or something. Because I mean, that wasn't like a huge thing, yet somehow spent 4 hours on it. I don't know, I am feeling good about this. There's things I'm unsure about, and I don't know, I think there's just things that like with the like how to deal with saving and loading, and you know, I don't know, it's just said it's a weird balance between, I feel like I should play it the way I enjoy it the most. But then I feel like there's certain things that just, you know, for other people watching, it's sort of weird to just save scum. I think it takes away some of the, like, you know, dealing with consequences and things can be very interesting. I just, it's just certain things that counter to how I often play, since, as I said, like, as much as I do enjoy combat in games, it is generally the characters, world, story, you know, all those kind of things that I actually enjoy the most. So, yeah, I don't know. Feedback, suggestions, all appreciated and very welcome, so. But yeah, yeah, thank you again very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one probably soon. I mean, yeah, it's going to depend on processing times, but yeah, I think I'll play more tomorrow. Or the next day, we'll see on that, but yeah, sooner than later, absolutely, because I really do want to get more into this, especially now we're actually at the map and can see how that goes. But yeah, I'll try and sort of at least sort of brush up on what we've covered so far or something. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just going to be rambling at this point, so just say, yeah, again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in something else soon. Bye bye.